sitting on my dresser like a bandit. Oh my, why you scared? There ain't no need to panic. I ain't on the wave, I could sing the tides running.
This episode of Noonish is brought to you by JW Compass, Screwball Peanut Butter Whiskey, High Energy Models and Events, Tech for Troops T4T, baby, Verve Performance Labs, the original Shot Sock, not without my Shot Socks, and Specs Wine, Spirits, and the Finer Foods.
Peas porridge hot, and peas porridge cold, and peas porridge in the pot 9 days old. Peas porridge hot, peas porridge cold, and peas porridge in the pot 9 days old. Some like it hot, what? Some like it cold, what? Some like it in the pot 9 days old. Peas porridge hot, and peas porridge hot, a peas porridge hot.
I'm like way too quick, like a really fast car, and the street's really slick. I'm a driver, and my moves are really sick. Don't look now, his hair's really slick. Ooh, he's quick. Tripping out.
What that goes,
Tripping out. Dipping out. Flipping out. What? Ripping out. Tripping out. Dipping out. Flipping out. Flipping out. Tripping out. Tipping out. Flipping out. What? Tripping out. Dipping out. Sipping out.
Peas porridge hot, and peas porridge cold, and peas porridge in the pot 9 days old. Peas porridge hot, peas porridge cold, and peas porridge in the pot 9 days.
Yeah, man, there we go. There we go. What's up, y'all? Welcome to Noonish, man. I hope y'all like that. That was the coldest freestyle ever.
Yeah.
Hey, let me tell you.
Yeah, we're all young and foolish once, right?
Yeah, you just got one time to do it. You just got one
twice.
As far as I know.
I know. I've been stretching it out for a long time, so I'll drink to that.
Yeah,
still
man.
on the once.
Yeah, it's still one long.
Absolutely.
One time
Still,
three.
Yeah, man. So, hey, welcome to Noonish, y'all. I'm your host, Jonathan Anderson, a.k.a. JA, or you can flip it around either which way you like it. Here with our awesome co-hosts, starting with Mr. Why you looking like that, Jay? Mr. El Grande Tono, Jonas Bull in the house.
It's gonna be a show today.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great show, dog. We ready to revving up, baby, like young Jock. You know,
We're gonna take it back.
Yeah, we're gonna take it back.
Yeah.
What's good? What's
bro.
good, MC?
What's good? We good?
You know who it is?
What's up?
Half man,
Hey.
half amazing,
Hey.
always on time.
Repping today, baby.
Especially when it's known as
We're getting close. We're getting
we
close to
rapping?
the
We talking about
season.
rapping? We talking about rapping?
Oh, man,
Let's
I
go.
didn't wear any colors.
Hey,
man.
it's all good.
You
Mr.
did.
Baltimore Raven in the house, though, man.
I
Mr.
know.
Mark Clayton.
I know,
man.
Man, that's
It's
my
like
homie
that,
right
man.
there.
Yeah.
I got
Let's
to
get it.
get a little fight, man. But hey,
Cheers, brother.
Yeah.
this man right here is one of the funniest cats you will ever see, meet in your life, man.
Hey, looks aren't everything.
Hey, and everybody's not blessed. Everybody's not blessed with those lyrics, man, and the capability just to
That's
bring
funny.
it off the dome,
Thank
man.
you.
This MC Whack in the house
I want
joining
to
us
thank
on
you
Notice
guys.
today,
I
man.
can't take credit for all of those rhymes. They do come straight from God.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
And inspiration.
Yeah, that's the angelic presence that
That's
I
right.
feel.
That's
Yeah.
right. I do
Coming
feel
through.
blessed in those moments. The guy beatboxing is really good.
Yeah.
So he makes me look good. It's like having a really good stunt man.
Hey, bro, he said he was you on acid, and then he just went right into it, dog. I was like, dang, dog, that's the way to get it, bro. Nice little crew.
Honestly, I've never made one of those videos on acid. It might be a little better. Maybe a little twist. Definitely be a
trippy.
trip.
Could
It
be
would definitely be a trip.
It could be interesting.
Yeah.
I'm tripping now.
Yeah.
Can you hit it one time for me live? Like,
Yo, I'm sipping on.
Yeah.
I'm tripping on.
Yeah.
I'm flipping on.
Hey.
I'm dipping on.
Dipping on.
Flipping on.
Hey.
Dipping on.
Yeah.
Sipping on. I'm tripping on. What?
Hey.
Flipping on.
One
Dipping
time,
on. Sipping on. Tripping on. That's what we're sipping on. Yeah, we're sipping
Hey,
on.
and with that, we will have our PED performance enhancing drinks chosen.
Screws the ball.
Brought to you by Screwball. Man, what's up, MC?
Hey,
MC
man.
Whack. We got two MCs on the
That's right.
stage
Oh,
today.
yeah.
You know,
This is the non-MC.
What about Bird?
He's the real deal. I'm just like the hype man.
No, he's the hype man.
I'm hype man.
All right.
Yeah, he's the
Hey,
hype man. He's
I'll
the
take any
Busta
hype
Rhymes.
I can get.
Yeah. So what's been going on with you, bro?
Man, I'm just surviving. There's a thing going around. Everybody's getting like sick or something.
Yeah.
But I keep doing.
It's weird.
Yeah.
And yeah, in LA, man, where y'all are like in the corner, they tell everybody to stand in the corner and you can't come out.
Yeah. I've been washing my hands since I was a kid, so I'm okay.
Yeah.
I was traveling through it all with the mask.
Yeah. Over your eyes?
Yeah, normally I wear the mask over my face, so I'm allowed into places. They're like, "Oh, you can come in now. Now you can come in."
The airlines didn't have a
get
problem with you
instructions.
wearing it.
Yeah,
He's like,
man.
it's on. I got it on.
I'm always traveling around doing something, so I kind of felt like if you traveled during it
Mm-hmm.
and no one else was traveling, not only was airfare cheap, but you were kind of like daring. I'm going to still try to get it done. And thankfully, I stayed healthy. Thankfully, I tried to keep far away from people. It helps being obnoxious because then people want to stay away from you. They're like,
Anyway, like,
This dude don't care.
Let me get
Right.
8 to 12 feet away from this guy.
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, did I see you in D.C. on January 6th?
D.C., Washington, D.C.?
Yeah. Didn't that, I'm just playing, bro.
Oh, yeah. I was taking an Uber. I missed it.
You missed the Uber.
I was like, let's go storm the Capitol, man.
Yeah.
And I missed my Uber, so I was like, I'll F it.
Yeah, bro.
I'll just watch the X-Men instead, man.
Yeah,
That's a
like-
good TV show.
Yeah, you said you've been traveling.
The
I didn't know if that was
Yeah,
one of
the
your
old
stops.
cartoon show.
Do you watch that?
Well, when I get bored, and I don't want to think. Like, the news is on, you want to throw something at it.
Yep.
Then I just put on the X-Men cartoon show.
Really?
And it was good.
Classic.
Like, what year are we talking? We talking like 98,
Yeah. I
99?
think it's the 90s.
90s.
Yeah?
The
Like,
90s was a
90s
blur.
X-Men was
yeah.
great.
It was a
Yeah.
blur for me, the 90s. That's why I can go back and watch the cartoons now.
Yeah. Yeah. Out of blur, you just trying to
That
catch
takes
up.
me
I
back.
remember.
Yeah, okay.
was
Bring
a
it
good
back.
time.
Uh-huh.
I go back and look at some of the stuff that happened in the 90s. It was probably better as a blur.
Yeah, it was.
What's
Actually.
It depends
And the
on
cartoons
where you
were
were
better.
at.
And what's really
Like, for
questionable
sure.
is why I was still watching cartoons in the 90s. Like, I'm well into my teens.
Well, they were actually well written back then.
Right.
You know?
I
Like,
also had read the comics forever, so
got you.
Oh, yeah. That
so
was big
seeing
time.
it, yeah.
So you big Marvel or DC?
Yeah, man, I'm waiting for Marvel to call me up to be like, hey, man, we want you to play Nightcrawler.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I don't think it's going to happen, but
It might.
It's time for a Nightcrawler scene.
I know.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
We
think
ain't
who
seen
else I
Nightcrawler
would-
in a minute, huh?
I don't know who I could play. They're not going to let me play Wolverine, man.
Yeah, he's a big dude.
I'll
man.
call my
Big-
eight. Well, he's actually a little dude.
Is he? How
Yeah, he's
big
like-
is he?
he's
In real life?
He's like
Shredded.
5'4",
He's
5'6".
shredded.
A little
But
bit.
Hugh Jackman's like 6'2", so,
Oh, okay.
But
That's
in the
what I
comic
was talking
books,
about
he's-
Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, in the comic books, he's a short dude.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that. Hugh Jackman just kind of just
He's
Yeah.
huge.
Buffed him up,
Huge-
so-
Huge Jackman.
yeah.
Huge.
Got you.
Yeah.
Got you. So what else? I mean, what else has been going on in your world? You said you've got
Yeah.
an audio book out right now.
Yeah, I got an audio book. Somehow I've kept real busy during the COVID. Everybody I've been trying to get to work with me is always busy. They're like, nah. So now they're all they weren't working. So they're like,
Yeah.
all right, George, what do you want to work on now? So I'm busy. What? I can't tell them I'm busy.
Secret to success.
So I shot something, and it's about an hour where I play all the characters.
Yeah.
So I don't want to say too much about it, but there's like 30 characters, and they're all me.
Nice.
So it's taken forever to edit it. It took like 3 months to shoot it, but 18 months to edit it. So
Wow.
Yeah.
Coming-
Hey,
yeah.
greatness takes time.
That's
man.
crazy.
yeah.
So tell me about the book. I mean, just a little bit. about
Oh,
it,
okay.
you know?
So my buddy wrote a children's book,
Mhm.
and it's about a cow, right? And
Yeah.
she wants to run with the bulls.
Yeah.
So it's the classic story of, oh, you're a woman and you're not allowed to do
Yeah.
what you want to do in the man's world. So they dress up like a man. So like the opposite of Tootsie,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
like,
Like Mulan, but with cows.
yeah. No one's gonna remember Yentl,
Yeah.
but
What?
Yentl, Barbara Streisand, she dresses up like a dude so she can become like a rabbi. Yeah, Yentl.
Yentl.
It's kind
Sounds
of
like
a
a
comedy, but
food.
like people that
Lentils.
love Barbara,
Yeah.
yes,
That's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking.
Well, that was her name. It was like a Hebrew name.
Yeah.
She
Got
wants to
you.
learn like the Jewish religion, but they
right.
can't because she's a woman.
She's a
They won't
woman, yeah.
teach us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, there's a bunch of '80s movies where a woman's like, "I'm gonna dress up like a dude, so I can
Yeah.
be a journalist." Just one of the
Yeah.
guys.
And be amazing at it. Like,
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
soar to the
Right.
top.
Yeah.
Right.
And
And it's
then
breaking
take
the
that wig.
barriers.
And-
Oh.
Yeah. So
That's good. That's cool.
So this
So-
one, it's called Toro.
Nice.
And the book is doing really well on all the children's book circuits. And then I encourage the
Congrats.
guy because I do hundreds of voices, hundreds of characters. That's my bit.
Yeah.
So I was like, why don't we do this as an audio book, and I'll I'll do all the voice. You know, it's a vehicle for me. I know it's your book, but let me.
Yeah, put my little spin on it.
So, you know, he's got other people narrating it, and females doing the female voice. I do like eight.
Nice.
And then some of them are Texans. Some of them are like,
wow.
We came over to watch the Bulls. Because it's about the Bulls running in Pamplona. Yeah. So we want to look at the Bulls.
Yeah. So is that how I talk?
No, not really. But you could if you want to.
If I own it too, huh?
You can,
Sure enough, I know some
You can
folks
get it down
down
there.
there.
You can get it down. You can get it down there.
I know some folks that do it now.
We can call up Dr. Phil and say, hey, Dr. Phil, I know you're not a real doctor, but I want your real opinion. He's from Oklahoma and played
Phil's from
ball.
Oklahoma, boy?
Phil played ball.
Basketball.
Football.
Really?
Yes.
At
Dr. Phil, I
OU?
think it was a linebacker. It might have been OU. It might have been Texas. I think he came down.
He came down.
I bet. Oh, you could crack. I mean, I bet Phil could crack some heads now.
You know, when
He's
you
a
get
big
in the
dude.
huddle.
Yeah, he's a big dude. Yeah, he's a big
Mama
dude.
said when you get in the huddle, you're one person now.
Yeah. So I wonder if he was a team
That's
captain,
Dude,
leader. You know.
That's great. So you do all these personalities,
Right, all the
But
voices.
How
Yeah.
long did it take? Like, could you do that when you were a kid?
Yeah.
Or was it like a bunch of?
I think what it started is I'm a Brooklyn guy. So I was
Okay.
born in Brooklyn, right? But my mom moved to Dallas she got remarried and moved to Dallas when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
So I think, you know, being around these people for a while. And then every time I watch Goodfellas, it's like, hey, do me a favor. If you're going out, grab me a soda from the store.
Yeah.
You know, it just comes back.
Right.
You hear the difference, and they're
Right.
so dynamic, the difference
Oh,
between New York and.
Absolutely.
So I just picked up.
Very distinct.
Just
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just picked up accents really quick wherever I go. I have like an ear for it. I can't match a tune to save my life. Like
Right.
karaoke, it's like, oh Jesus, please just end this song.
Right.
But when it comes to accents, that's
Kill
something
it.
I pick up. Yeah,
Fucking awesome. You got a
Check your phone real
Australia?
quick.
it's all right there. You know, we've got Screwball down there. We've got Shot Socks down there. Every time I'm out catching a wave, I pop up one off in my Shot Socks.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
So is that your favorite?
My favorite is actually Jamaican, but the problem
Oh,
is when I do
shit.
Jamaican, it blends to Irish.
What?
You know? It's like, hey,
Jamaican?
brother, what you doing? You got them Lucky Charms with green flowers and purple heart shoes.
Yeah.
So that's the
Could you
hardest for me.
do Sicilian?
Hey, forget about it. It's like I do like a Brooklyn, New York. It's as close as Sicily I'm gonna get. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's where you're from, though, right?
Right.
So that's probably was that the
Right.
first one you learned?
I think so. Like
Yeah.
you get a lot of characters in Brooklyn, man. If you look back, all the old comedians, they're all from New York, Brooklyn,
Yeah,
Manhattan.
for sure.
Yeah.
They're
For
all
sure.
a bunch of cut-ups.
What, like Andrew
For sure.
Dice Clay type?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I met him once, and he's like, "So what are you doing out here? You doing comedy? What you doing?" I was just so in awe. I was like, "Dude, I'm in the 6th grader telling Andrew Dice Clay jokes and getting
Yeah.
in trouble.
Oh, that is hilarious, bro.
You
That's
do
awesome.
comedy? What are you doing
Yeah,
out there?"
so
Yeah.
he's really active like that.
Look,
Shaking.
He was on it. It was like at one of the comedy clubs.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So that's his character.
He like that. Yeah.
Like
He's always
riffraff.
gassed up.
Yeah, he
He's
still
on that.
kept. He might have been. I don't know.
Yeah.
He was one of my favorites growing up. Him and Robin Williams. You know, Whoopi
Oh,
Goldberg,
Rip.
Robin
Robin was
Williams,
amazing.
Yeah.
and Billy Crystal.
Right,
All
yeah.
three of them were doing comic relief when I was growing up.
Wow.
Man.
So
That's
those were
amazing.
my favorites.
Those are great group.
Eddie
amazing.
Murphy
So
with all the
They
characters.
already had the character.
So how'd you
down.
first get in? Were you like the bad kid in class?
Yeah, you nailed it, dude.
Yeah?
You nailed it. I was the kid that was always cutting up, always just making wisecracks. The thing is, later on, I learned, like, if you make a wisecrack about what the teacher's talking about,
Yeah.
Acceptable.
then it's like, all right, we'll let it slide.
Yeah.
But then,
Justified.
yeah, but then once I got into, like, a performance thing, they were like, this is great. I'm like, I'm just acting like an idiot.
Yeah.
And
Right.
in all the other classes, I'm getting in trouble. But in this one, they're like, this is great. I was like,
We're gonna pay you.
yeah, this is where I'm going to hang out.
Like,
This is
wait,
the part of
what?
town
I
I'm
like the
staying.
performance stuff
Money?
going on.
Yeah.
Right on. So
That was awesome.
so you helped the other kids actually, but
In a
at least you
way.
were engaged, right?
In a way, I was comic relief for algebra.
Yeah.
And
How is that
algebra
even
needed?
Yeah. How's that possible?
It's
Well,
needed.
first you take x squared, and then you...
Yeah, man.
I don't know the
like-
right equation for the answer.
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
So that's pretty awesome, man.
Thank you.
So life in LA right now, I heard it was pretty
For-
lame for a while.
for a while, I loved it. There was no traffic. I was like, this is great. I get from one town to the other 20
in
minutes.
Cali,
This is great.
Yeah.
You don't have to wait in line anywhere you go.
Yeah, but there was nowhere to go. Everything was closed, right?
Yeah,
About
that's
that.
true. They were in a lot of places.
About that.
Just standing in line by
Y'all
yourself.
had the drive-throughs though, right? No.
Yeah, they're driving.
Howdy.
I'll tell you what, the dispensaries stayed open, so you could always go to the
Oh,
corner.
man.
It's an essential business.
Yeah,
Right?
it's
That's another life.
systemically important.
Trader Joe's
Now.
was always open.
Yeah,
Exactly.
freaking in 2005, like you're going to jail still, right?
Yeah.
I'm one of those guys who's like, I'd rather buy a 12-pack and go home than go to the bar and drink a 12-pack.
Absolutely.
I get a buzz on at home, then go to the bar and only get
Then
one or
get
two
one or two.
drinks.
Yeah, because
Exactly.
you're looking at what, $12 versus
Hey,
like 120.
yeah, professional
depending on where
pre-gamer.
you are.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
the thing
Yeah.
is,
Pre-game.
at-
And
there you go.
we'll get out there.
and then you end up being a good tipper too.
Yeah,
And then you-
exactly. Exactly.
You can just
Yeah.
sip. You can
Still
just
good.
sip on the one you get at the bar for a little while. You know what I mean?
like
straight
I'm
up.
cool with that 20% tip.
Yep.
On that
My
$20 tab.
My tipping percent is directly proportional to my alcohol, blood alcohol content percent.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like the higher the one gets, the higher the other gets.
I learned real quick when I was in college, man. Like the first, couple times I got smash faced. I was 17, 18.
Yeah.
I was young going into college, and I realized, man, when I get drunk, I just start offering people food and like going to pay for
That's
gas and
nice.
stuff. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like I need to not do
give.
this anymore.
one for you.
You know?
3 for you. 4 for you.
It's not like I'm working because
You
now,
all get
yeah,
it.
bro.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, I need to
Hey.
back off, bro. So you can say so.
It's
I
like,
chilled out.
Let's get Jay drunk.
Only
Have him
if
pay
you
for
could feel
gas.
like
Yeah,
Hey.
bro. I didn't like that. I didn't like that because now I gotta for the rest of the couple weeks I gotta be skeptical on what I do with the rest of my little dollars I got left because one night I got smashed.
Hey, that sucks.
Yeah.
In college.
Yeah, though.
You gotta
College life,
choose.
man. Yes.
Gas or food.
Fuck. Right.
Hit this cafeteria up,
Hit the gas.
because we gotta go to the club Thursday night for dang sure, bro.
Oh yeah.
But yeah,
$2
man.
Tuesday with a spot though.
Hey, this is back to the X-Men thing.
Yeah.
Did you guys happen to see the new What If with Black Panther?
Uh-uh.
Oh, it came
What's it
out
on?
last night at midnight.
Oh, okay.
I'm one of those
It's
guys that
literally like-
stays
I
up
haven't seen
and
the
watches
old What
Marvel.
If.
Oh, they're pretty good, man. They do like a twist, and it's like an alternate reality.
Oh, I saw it. I didn't watch it. But
So it's like,
I-
what if
yeah, I saw
Black
it.
Panther becomes Star-Lord? So he's like from the Guardians of the
Yeah.
Galaxy. What if he became that dude instead of Star-Lord?
Yeah.
Oh, it's real good, man.
So I mean, what channel are you catching this on? Is
That's
this-
that's on the Disney one.
okay. So on
It's
Disney,
Disney.
like
Yeah,
Disney
yeah.
Plus.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta check that out.
I mean, I love all that Marvel stuff. All the
Yeah.
I was reading those comic books.
Bro,
I love
I
all
used
that
to-
sci-fi stuff.
I used to watch all the Marvel movies with my son, my 12-year-old.
Yeah.
And Avengers came out on the video game.
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry, the Alliance or something like that.
Mhm.
But I'm talking. I turned all the lights out in the house,
Yep.
right, and I had a big screen up above the fireplace
And locked in.
and put that surround sound on.
Oh,
and I'm
yeah.
talking.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
playing a game harder than my son for
Oh,
at least
yeah.
3-4
Like-
hours on a Friday
Yeah,
night, you
yeah,
know?
yeah, yeah.
Like locked all the
That's
way
good.
in.
Locked
bro.
all the way in.
Yeah.
We watched Aquaman last night.
Was it
It
good?
was-
He's good, Momo.
Cause my daughter, she's all about
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Momo.
Mimosa.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
He's
yeah.
good
It
though.
was good.
He's
It was,
good.
I was like, oh, dang.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty fucking good.
Yeah,
Right.
I saw Ready Player One for the
That was
first
good?
time on like
I've
Sunday.
watched that
I enjoyed
200 times.
that.
200 times this year.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah,
my
good.
daughter's favorite movie.
it's a great movie.
Like literally 200 times this year.
Yeah, I don't understand kids. Like, how do they do that? How
I
do
don't know.
kids watch the same movie a million
Every-
times?
I did it. I could do it. It's great.
Oh, it's
When
amazing.
you like something, and I don't know. They say there's something about that with your brain where you only like because you know the ending.
Yeah,
Like you don't want to be like, I don't know, is this going to be a happy ending? I'm not getting involved in this series.
but like nowadays, I'm the type. If I watch a movie, I'm watching it one time.
Yeah.
Like I saw it.
No, I don't
You
think
know?
that.
Oh, if I like
a
it,
series.
Is that because of you, or is that because the movie it sucks?
Even if the
No,
movie's
it's an
great.
amazing
You don't
movie.
have a good one you've seen 40 times. I've seen
No.
Goodfellas 40
Well,
times.
all right, I saw 42 a lot. Right, when 42 came out, but
By
I
the
put
way-
it's because it was in my car.
Right. By the way,
Yeah.
Chadwick
Every time I
Boseman.
stopped, it would come on the screen.
Chadwick's voice is in the cartoon I was just telling you about.
Yeah,
The
I know
What If.
he's Black Panther.
But I'm saying this was his last performance.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so I got
Gotcha.
goosebumps watching it.
Yeah, that's dope.
He's good.
That's
He's good.
dope,
He's
man.
also in 42. He's good.
Yeah, no, like
First
I,
was an amazing movie.
yeah, I
I
had
only watched it once.
I had it in
I
my
mean-
car, like so. Every time I go somewhere, it was just like a motivation for me because I love Jackie Robinson. I love baseball. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But that's the only movie
I'm
that
not
I
that.
could just.
Do you know how the Dodgers got their name? The Brooklyn Dodgers. Anybody know how the Brooklyn Dodgers? So they had all the trolleys and all the streetcars, right?
Yeah.
So the people having the pedestrians, you're trolley dodging all day. You got to go to work. You're dodging trolleys. You're dodging.
Got you.
So that's why they're the Brooklyn Dodgers.
Now they moved to L.A. and they start dodging bullets.
Basically.
Gang.
Like, real talk.
Right on, man.
The Dodgers.
Were you about to ask something?
Huh?
Were you about to ask something?
Oh, no.
Oh, I thought you had a question. Right on.
No.
Right on, man. Well, yeah, George, it's good to have you, man. This is our first
Hey,
official
thanks for
guest
having
on
me.
Noonish ever.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure having you
Thank
back.
you guys. I love
Absolutely.
being here.
Yeah, man.
I love rocking the screwball, the shot socks.
Yeah.
I tip it now.
Yeah, all my
Sip it down. Put the tats in the pot and it made me think of
Pootie Tang.
What I
Tip it time, my cup of tea.
the way I look at it is if I could be in the top
Fuck
10
Pootie Tang.
of the worst rappers ever,
Bro,
that'd be great.
that's
Top
it.
10 worst rapper
Yes.
ever.
Yeah, bro. You and your Weird Al,
Bro,
bro.
it's
Yeah,
awesome.
it's just such a small piece of the pie. That's it.
Yeah, man. Y'all are, I mean, that's
Top
pretty
10
big.
is something.
Like when it comes to the worst rappers, this guy's somewhere in the top 10.
He got that.
I mean,
Hey,
got that.
they're going to make a show about
you
that.
good.
They're not going to make a show about 11 and beyond.
Right.
Yeah.
Number 8 on
Yeah.
the list. Hey,
Yeah.
how you
You know what I'm
doing?
saying?
Top
I'm
10
MC
worst. Yeah.
Wack.
Dude.
Hey, and if you're not on there, somebody could possibly call in and be like, "Hey, y'all forgot about MC Wack."
Right.
No doubt.
Right.
No
There's
doubt.
always the honorable mentions. Like, you're the honorable mention. You're actually number 12.
Hey, you forgot about MC
Yo.
Wack, bro,
I
all
try
the
to
way.
be okay with an honorable mention
Yeah.
on the
That'd be dope.
top 10 worst rappers
Rap-
ever.
all time.
Man, let me tell you
All
what
time.
about that honorable
there's
mention.
still though, like there's still the guy that opened for Lil Baby and Blueface.
Who's that?
Yeah, who's that?
Well, I wasn't gonna mention any names, but Jordan Hollywood, I think was
Oh, yeah,
that.
he didn't make it.
But
What?
he got an
Blueface.
honorable mention on Noonish today.
I'm just gonna say Blueface's mop got more applause than he did.
Oh man, he was horrible. huh?
Really? It
Horrible.
was
yeah.
that bad.
It was bad.
Oh,
Yeah, I've
God.
seen some. I've seen some.
the guy
opening
that
acts
the guy that
just
come
like,
out and sweep
Where's
the floor
Sandman?
in between
He
acts.
would like-
Where's
Like,
Sand-
everybody's like,
I need Apollo. I need Sandman from Apollo.
Wow. That's
But
crazy.
yeah, man.
Well, sometimes
But yeah,
it pays
you
to be
know.
at the bottom.
yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
But like
He's done more shows than I have.
Oh, for sure. Facts.
He's
I got last place in a golf tournament, and last place got the best award. Like, they had the best prize for last place.
Are you
It was
serious?
weird. Yeah. I'm dead serious. Like, last place.
Wow.
Can
They're
I
just-
sign
they're just
up?
glad
I
you
was like,
came.
I
Yo,
know
this
I
is
would finish
awesome.
last.
Yeah.
I know I would finish last.
It's
I
amazing.
guarantee I would finish last.
Guaranteed 1,000%.
I mean, unless someone else was trying to choke
It
just to
depends
get
on
those
your
gifts.
group.
Yeah,
Oh,
but it sounds like you didn't know
It's
about the
before-
gifts
It's
I
before.
see.
We didn't know. We
until
just-
after the
Right,
fact.
right. And
After-
I'm not
yeah, nobody knew.
intentionally. I'm not intentionally bogeying or triple bogeying.
I just
Yeah.
suck.
I just
I'm like,
naturally-
yeah, I just fucking suck.
naturally.
Right.
So
And
that I guess that's a way
get
to
the
say
end,
thank
it
you
was
for
like-
coming. We appreciate y'all coming and just being a part of this. Because y'all obviously are not good at golf.
It was sympathy.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like sympathy awards, and I was like, this is amazing.
Yeah.
I have some golf
Let me get that
trivia.
sympathy award.
What's
Y'all
that?
like golf? Okay, so what is it? It's 18 holes, right?
Yeah.
So
It
do you
is,
know, guys know why it's 18 holes? And it's not perverted.
That's a good
this answer.
question.
So do you guys know why it's 18 holes?
No.
Because the same bottle of whiskey is 18 shots, right? So the Scotch invented it. So every round you do a shot at the end.
Wow.
So you go through
18.
Yeah.
A bottle of whiskey is 18 shots.
Right.
Wow.
18 ounces. Yeah.
Wow, that is
think.
crazy.
That
could be wrong. Let's see if our fact
regular
checkers-
people. That's not Jonathan's
That
fact
ain't-
check. That's regular people shot.
Right.
That ain't-
Not
that
a-
ain't- yeah, I
right,
got a big
only,
mouth.
Check.
I got big
For you,
mouth.
they're only 9.
Front 9, and that's about all I play when I go play golf too. 'cause
I'm okay with
I
math
lost all
half
my
the time.
I lost all my balls by then. But
Yeah. I'm with
yeah,
you.
man. So George that's my guy right here. You know, he's a regular on the show. You know,
I can't wait. I'm
watches
like,
the show. He knows what we're about. You know, yeah.
It's like Neil Simon was on, or not Neil Simon. Paul, who's the singer?
On what?
Well, there's Paul Simon.
Paul
and
Simon
Neil
was on
Diamond.
Saturday Night Live all those times.
Oh, yeah.
Paul Simon keeps coming back.
Yeah.
Oh, great. We want to see Paul Simon again on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
And then nobody's like, yeah, we want to see MC Wack back.
Noonish does because we have a
There
great
you
time
go.
every time you come,
We'll
bro.
see you around noonish.
Great
man.
time, bro.
Great time every
So,
time.
only because Jonas today has time restrictions, right? Is that the right word?
Constraint?
Constraints. That's what I want. That's what I wanted.
It's all
Time
good.
constraints.
We'll figure it out.
You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
Well,
That's
we
why
make it
we're a
happen.
team. That's why we're a team.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, Nunes, we are what? Sports and tech, right?
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
been known to happen when
Yep.
you come watch this show.
I
So-
can't wait to hear the tech side. I always need to catch up on my tech.
Well, on the sports side, we're gonna dive in first,
I'm into sports more than tech.
No
so
doubt.
let's do that.
and I'm in the tech
But
more
give
than
me some
sports.
tech.
All right. Well, I'm into both. Let's do it. I need to catch up on tech, but I can't wait to talk sports.
Yeah. Hold on. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, we're gonna
I
start.
got my pinstripes
We're
on.
gonna kick this thing off with a little
let's do
boxing, man.
boxing, then.
This past weekend, Mark and I, we were privileged to go watch a young fighter that's coming up right now by the name of Virgil Ortiz out of Grand Prairie, Texas. Man, the guy went hard, and
Put on a show. Huh?
yeah, he put on a show. There was a slip in the second round, questionable. I think it was a knockdown. I think it was a knockdown because
I
he
saw
caught an
the clip.
uppercut.
It's definitely could go. That's one of those
Yeah.
calls that could go either way.
Yeah, he caught an uppercut, and then about 25 seconds later, he caught a right hook before he landed his left hook and went to the canvas.
That
But
sweat that popped off his
he
head.
slipped.
Exactly.
That's sweat. When
Exactly.
he got that. Woo! It's
Yeah.
like mushroom cloud.
Yeah, he got hit. He got
Yeah,
hit.
it-
But
yeah.
that's the first fight, professional fight that he's had that's gone past 7 rounds,
Wow.
and it went 8.
One.
And he knocked the guy out, knocked him down 3 times. It was
Yeah, it
KO.
was bad.
Yeah,
It
he
got
just
bad.
he
It
beat
got
his
bad.
guts up. He beat his guts up, and the guy
he
was
did.
he was just trying to
Yeah,
cover
Macker.
his ribs and his stomach up, and just bobblehead.
Then pop.
Just got beat up.
And what was that?
Nice.
Middle or lightweights?
That was middle. I don't know.
Yeah.
135.
Okay.
135. Same. Yeah, he's in the same class as like Earl Spence can go down to 135, 140, something like that. He called out Jamal Crawford actually after this fight.
What?
Yeah, he called him out because I mean he's got a belt. He had a belt that night, right?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, so he's
Yeah,
got a
like
belt.
I said, yeah.
Right. So I guess at 135 he's got a belt.
So what? He wants
But,
to challenge
He
him
won,
then?
well, he fought. The guy that he fought was Jamal Crawford's like toughest fight to this point.
And knocked TK
And knocked
down.
him
And he
out.
beat the brakes
That's right.
off of him, and
Okay.
then Mad Machine or whatever that man's nickname is, Egid Kavalauskas says that actually Virgil Ortiz has a better jab and more power than Crawford. So he called him out after the fight. So we'll see what comes from that. Like I said, everybody wants to see Crawford and Spence fight. So
No doubt.
it could be down the line or maybe a fight before Spence.
So he
know?
says Ortiz has a better jab.
Yeah, he said
David Ortiz?
No, not
No,
David.
no, no.
Not Big Poppy.
You're not Big Poppy.
He got a better long ball.
Yeah.
Oh, So he's got a better.
Oh, yeah.
He's got a better jab and more power. So he says. But we'll see in the future, right? We'll see what happens.
He got beat. So.
Yeah, he got beat by both of them.
But
Right?
both of them, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
Knocked
a good,
out by
that's
both
a
of
solid
them.
point of reference.
Yeah, it is. It is. So
I'll give you that.
he's felt hands. He's felt the
He
hands
smelled the hands.
of both of them.
Just saying. Like, fuck, man. That was good.
Yeah, hopefully that might be his last
Shit.
fight.
That's
'Cause
what we
what
call
do
in the Southern
You
Baptist
beat
Church
my ass.
laying on hands.
You beat my
Like
ass.
if I don't have a chance to be a champ, why am I fighting anymore? You know what I'm saying? Like just put it down.
Well,
Unless the
you
ticket-
could still win
No,
some.
Who knows?
Yeah, you could
You
still
gotta keep
win
hacking
some
at
enough
it.
to keep your career going.
Keep
Like,
hacking at it. Get that money.
Yeah, but who's
yeah,
watching?
same as a quarterback
It's a
who's like,
career.
I know I'm not going to
But
win this
who's
year.
gonna pay to watch the guy that loses? Oh, they watch
No,
Conor
they're
McGregor.
gonna
They
make
pay
some
for Conor
wins.
McGregor. So
You're still going to make some wins.
Conor
You just-
McGregor's like 4-7 or something in his last.
No doubt.
Yeah, I mean, it's
But
entertainment.
that's what
right?
it is. He
Yeah.
goes and he takes some other little fights and he works his way back to another payday.
Yeah,
Get the
And it's
payday.
usually an exciting
Lose,
fight.
Go fight some other to another
Payday.
payday. You get the fucking payday.
yeah, yeah.
It's a career.
So he's like a
career.
fight before a real fight.
Always. Always.
He's like the
He's
test
within
guy.
reach. Yeah.
If you can beat me, you're pretty dang good.
Chances are
Yeah, you might be a
you
contender.
gotta
at this point.
contend. All right.
Yeah, got you.
I mean, I'm the New Yorker who's saying there's always the Giants to beat the Pats 18-0, man. I mean, that
Yeah, you right
wasn't
about that.
supposed to happen. That
Shout out
wasn't
Ellis Hobbs.
supposed
You're on
to
that squad.
happen.
Unfortunately, it's all
Yeah.
good.
Catch
You
it with
know?
my head, man.
Yeah.
Catch it with my
Yeah.
head.
Yeah, you're right.
Nobody could have predicted that except
I,
me.
I predicted that. I predicted that.
I did.
I predicted it
Me too.
because of
Well,
the
not
last.
the head catch, not the head
Not
catch,
that one, but the win.
Yeah.
Because of
The
the
David
only
Tyree?
because of the
Yeah,
last season of the or last game of the regular season, and I saw how well the Giants played them then, and then I predicted they would beat them in the Super Bowl.
I can sleep at night.
Yeah.
When that game happened.
Yeah. It's Giants guy.
to
Let me
this
turn my head
day.
around, man, for my
To this day.
my head just blows up.
Oh.
So yeah, this weekend we got a huge fight coming up. Well, it was gonna be huge,
Yeah.
a huge fight.
Huger.
We got Pacquiao and Ugas. Unfortunately, our other Dallas champion, Earl Spence, went out with a left eye retina injury that has forced him to stay out this week. But you know, we with you, Earl. Hey, get your health back, bro. I know you ready. I know you chomping at the bit to knock out Pac-Man, bro. But
I'll drink to that.
yeah, bro. I will too. Here and just screw it.
Screw it.
I ain't gonna leave you hanging, man.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bubba.
I know you're chomping at the bit, man. And next week we're gonna learn a little more, about that and see what Derek want to talk about. Dive in a little bit, but it's gonna be a good fight anyway this weekend. Ugas, he's no punk. He's got a belt right now. So like we were talking about last week, this is gonna, somebody's gonna walk out of here with 2 belts, right? And it's never a good thing when you only have a couple weeks to prepare for a new fighter, right? And Ugas is a pretty tall guy. He's a different fighter than Earl, so it's something different than Pacquiao has to prepare for.
How long has he had? You're saying he only had 2 weeks to prepare. When was his last fight?
No, they were both preparing for different people.
I see.
Yeah, so Ugas was still on the card, but he was going to fight someone else.
I see. So, but when was Pacquiao's last fight?
Pacquiao hadn't fought in a couple years.
So he hasn't taken a beating in a minute. You know what I'm saying? He's got a chance to get real healthy.
Oh yeah, but
so he's going to change his strategy.
Pacquiao's last fight was Keith Thurman. He beat down Keith Thurman, and nobody thought that was going to happen because Thurman was undefeated. He was an undefeated champ before Pacquiao.
Now, is this his first fight since his presidential run?
I believe so.
Definitely.
Yeah,
I believe so. Yeah. So,
I vote for him. I'm not eligible.
Hey, if your president gets knocked out, are you gonna go vote for him?
I'm that dude. I mean, obviously it depends on who he's fighting.
Yeah,
but
could you make that a part of the normal presidential primary? just have a little boxing tournament between the candidates.
They've asked for that before.
Celebrity death match, but like
presidential
death match. Presidential death match.
That'd be great. Actually,
amazing.
I think we should go ahead and just have every race.
See, that'd be great. But my guy
final
in the ring.
Yeah. Even if it's a man,
the final.
I think Hillary could have. I think Hillary would have got old Trump, dog.
I'd love to see Chris Christie fight Donald Trump. I'd love to see Chris Christie and Donald Trump be like,
yo. I think Hillary would have got on his ass, dog.
I don't think we'd have Biden in the White House right now if we had done that.
Oh no, Trump and Biden, that'd have been the worst fight ever. Man. I want my money back.
I don't think
he would have had to fight Carter.
I think they just tried to. I think they just would have tried to take that to the later rounds and see who lasted the longest.
I'll say, historically, though, of all the presidents,
who?
Teddy Roosevelt. That motherfucker was a badass.
Was Nixon? Was Roosevelt an athlete?
More than GW?
Teddy Roosevelt?
I mean,
Roosevelt, he's the one that was fought in the, he was the, what was it, not the charge of the Light Brigade, but the...
but he was in the troops?
Oh, yeah, and they were like, the Rough Riders, and they were like, just attack on horseback, and because this was back in the day.
Yeah.
Right?
Horseback.
So was he actually in there attacking, or was
he was up in there?
Oh God!
George Washington didn't have any teeth, man.
Yeah, George.
That's because he got all his teeth knocked out.
Yeah.
How in the fight?
So why is he more like a hockey guy? Like it's scary, by the way.
He had wooden teeth, right?
You don't want to go up against a guy who's got wooden teeth.
Wooden teeth, bro.
Yeah,
you got it, man. You got it.
Come on, that's got to mess up every meal, like forever, bro.
Oh, that's why he wasn't smiling on the dollar
bill in the movie too. Like right, type guy.
I'll get you next time. But that's why he's not smiling on the dollar bill. He's not going to show.
Yeah, he got that wood grain.
Right.
Wood grain.
So if you have wooden teeth, do you take like you do oak if you're having whiskey, and you do like cherry if you're having wine?
Exactly.
Like you swap out.
That's how it works.
What are they soaking in the thing?
Gosh, bro.
That's how it works. In the barrel.
He was taking his wooden teeth out and putting them back in. Oh my gosh, bro!
Put it like a
He
cup.
been sipping every day of his life.
Yeah, he's got it soaked in some liquor.
Boy, they carved it out of that whiskey barrel. Bourbon.
Storm the Capitol.
Hey, this barrel was made with GW's teeth. Right?
Wood soaked.
Same tree.
Exactly.
Cherrywood.
Cherry Wood,
man.
baby.
Man,
So-
we put the screwball, don't we?
Absolutely. So there's another fight coming up.
Okay,
Oh,
look,
oh,
we're not going to
Woodley.
argue about it, though.
Yeah, yeah, it's all good. We might, because I think Woodley's gonna take this. You got Jake Paul or what? I know he's from the
I'm going to
acting
pick.
world. He's a Disney guy.
I'm
You
going to
love
pick
Disney.
Danny DeVito. Danny DeVito looks good in this third
Oh.
round. He comes out of the third round. It's War of the Roses, dude.
Danny DeVito.
Yeah, he's
Hey.
little. He's little.
Yeah.
Lot of spunk.
Danny
Lot of
DeVito
spunk.
back in he was a scary dude in the early '90s, dog, to a young child.
That's my next Wolverine right there.
Danny DeVito versus Arnold.
Oh, and twins. that was the best.
Yeah, no, not Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh.
I'm talking about Danny DeVito versus Arnold from Different Strokes.
Oh,
Gary Coleman.
oh, R.I.P.
He was a
R.I.P.
solid rip.
Oh
yeah,
man,
that'd be a
Gary
solid
Coleman, that's
match.
my guy, man.
All right,
you know?
That'd be a solid match.
Mm-hmm.
No, somebody need
Hey,
to bring
Gary-
Celebrity Deathmatch back, bro.
Gary Coleman had attitude.
He's already gone.
man.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
he had an attitude.
R.I.P. R.I.P.
Whatever happened to Webster, bro? Like people forget about Webster.
He's still around, man.
Was he a little person or was he a child actually?
Well, he was a big star.
Yep.
Oh, he was
Big
a
star.
huge star.
I'm
Little-
not saying
little
any
guy.
jokes now.
Okay.
But Webster's my man.
Yeah, I loved Webster, bro.
Yeah.
You must know him.
Well, I watched the show, and he would ride up and down the what do you call those things, like the Lazy Susan or something? You know, when you
The dumbwaiter.
is that what it is? He would ride down the
The what?
he would ride down the dumbwaiter and hide in the house. There was like a mansion.
Oh yeah.
Hide in the
Dumbwaiter.
dumbwaiter. I mean, it was great.
Yeah, y'all just went over my head.
No
with
one's
that.
gonna
I was
remember
like,
that
That's
show.
that's
man.
University
No,
Park,
man,
Highland Park talk right there, dog.
Man, I'm so
That-
old. I
yeah,
step off the
dumbwaiter, yeah.
curb and I
I-
throw something out.
yeah.
Every so often.
Yeah,
Bro,
it's not
the
good.
first time I went, I had a teammate when I was like 14. Lived in University Park. That's the first time I ever got lost in a house, bro. Like straight lost.
Bro.
Couldn't find my friends.
That's
For
a
me.
big house.
Anyway, had a little door. I went in it. Shouldn't have.
And
Sounds like some Sixth Sense type stuff.
Yeah, it's
Remember they
pretty
put the
weird.
Kid in there.
Yeah, it was weird, bro. It was weird. So moving on. MLB. Right. Next subject we're gonna talk about. The Yankees, man.
Got my pinstripes on, man.
I wore the jersey because of you. You know, we have my New York guy in the house, so we
I've been
repping.
watching them silently, very loudly, from afar, quietly, looking on, telling everybody, but no one.
Yeah. Yeah. So since the All-Star break, they got the best record in the league. You know.
I've been telling nobody, all my friends, about it.
Yeah. So I mean, and it took a guy from the worst team in the league to go there
Dude, not only
and make
him.
them better.
What about
Rizzo?
Ronette Odor, though, too?
Oh yeah.
We got a
Odor.
lot of guys from
Yeah,
the
we cut
Rangers,
Odor.
dude. We have like two of
Who's
your
the boss?
Rangers dudes, Gallo and Odor.
Yep. And Gallo just went there.
Have you seen
recently.
that fight with
Dinger.
Odor where he fights
Jose Bautista?
everyone on
Toronto?
not even Joey Bats. No, there's a minor league game where he
Oh,
fights
yeah.
everyone.
That's where he got his name
Skunk?
from.
Yeah.
That's where he got his. That's where he
Really?
got his.
Oh.
Yeah. I knew he had that attitude, bro.
oh,
he
You
like
can't mess
that.
with this
I'm
guy. He's
happy to
enforcer.
see him on
That
the
before
Yankees.
Texas?
Rugnet,
Yeah.
No, he was
Yeah.
he was with the Rangers. He was in the
minor
nation.
league. It was
But
minor
he was in the
league.
minor leagues, and he got
This is
into a
before he popped Joey
real
Bats.
deal. Yeah, but they knew
He about that life?
when Batista did what he
I don't think
did,
he
everybody
takes
was
a lot
like,
of
"Here it
slack.
comes."
Yeah,
I
he
don't
about that.
think he's
Like, don't
he's
fuck
one
with
of
him.
those like I'm not into trash talking, especially in baseball. If you're gonna
Yeah.
talk trash in baseball, prepare to catch some.
Some
Yeah.
hands. You're going to
Yeah,
get hands.
yeah,
I'm
and-
not trying to talk.
And if he's on the other team, I'm gonna be like, this guy's an asshole. But if he's on my team, I'm like, yes,
I'm with
sir,
him.
yes,
Yeah.
sir.
You get $100 million to
Yes,
suck,
sir.
and it's all guaranteed in MLB.
As soon as I heard,
And I don't know if he hit 250 after that.
Don't even matter.
As
Don't
soon as
even
I heard
matter,
he
bro.
popped Joey Bats, and guess what? You don't hear from Joey Bats anymore.
He's
Where
out of
is
the
he?
league. He's out of the league.
Why? He's not even
He
that.
was playing for the Dominican League in
not
Puerto
even that
Rico in the
old, is he?
in the Olympics.
way.
He
He's
was
that
like
old.
all star, and then
Well, that goes with the same trend. They're not paying veterans. Period. That's just what it is.
I see.
They're not paying veterans because veterans they've earned a lot of money, and now they're trying to go back to the
Farm system.
Moneyball
Farm,
system.
yeah, yeah.
Moneyball system.
Yeah.
Just lowballing. Got a lot of young guys coming up, and
if you
we're
got an
gonna work
on
with
base
these guys.
percentage, that's
Yeah.
more valuable than
Like Brandon Phillips should still be in the league right now. I've said that enough, but he's a lifetime 285 hitter, and he doesn't have a job. And 285 is a great average.
right. That's above the Mendoza line.
Yeah, way above the Mendoza line.
Right. So
Yeah.
you're good enough to stay in the league, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And he's an all-star. They just don't want to give him a job anymore.
I think they got to retitle the Mendoza line.
What do you Mendoza? The new Mendoza line.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, it's like 150.
You call it like a Giambi line or something.
Yeah,
Like how,
a Jeremy
you
Giambi
gotta
line.
still hit 198, bro. What
not
are
even
you doing?
Not even Jason Giambi. A Jeremy Giambi
like,
line.
you gotta still be 198. I don't care how many you're hitting.
So we got this. Fernando Tatis has returned. And let me say this, man. California is greedy as hell, bro. They got all the
5
talent.
baseball teams, man. What do you want from
But
us?
they have Tatis. Y'all have Ohtani. Y'all got Mookie Betts. You got Mike Trout.
How come the Angels are so crappy? They've got everyone.
They just don't have chemistry, and they don't. I mean, they're owned by.
You got
I don't know.
Ohtani. You got Pujols. I know Pujols.
Pujols is
old.
with the Dodgers now.
Oh, you're right.
The
You're
Doyers.
right.
He's
You're
with
right.
the Dodgers now. Yeah,
My
the
bad.
Dodgers have everyone, right?
But they had Ohtani and someone else they had that's amazing.
Mike Trout.
Trout.
Yeah, Trout.
Yeah, the best player in the league.
But how can you say that after Ohtani
Yu
is
Darvish
like
is
a
out
pitcher
there
and a
in
home
LA
run
and
hitter?
Cali.
Ohtani's the best thing we've
They
seen
have
since
two
Babe
the
Ruth.
best players in
Yeah.
the league.
Bro,
How
they've
do
got
they not
3.
win games?
Mookie Betts is out there.
You're
And
telling me
the Angels with the Angels.
No. Oh, you said on the Angels.
I'm
I'm
just
talking
saying.
about the state of California. It's
Yeah,
just like
California.
greedy
We
with
got
all the
5
talent.
teams.
No, they
We got
got- yeah,
5
yeah.
teams, man. It's a big
Real
state.
talk.
What do you want me
They're
to
greedy with all the talent right now.
We
They
got
got
5.
yeah,
It's a big state.
yeah, but
is.
still,
A lot of
they're greedy
motherfuckers
with all the
in, you know,
talent. That is
I
a
ju-
fifth of the league. Or
I just
like a
can't
sixth of
believe the
league.
Angels can't win. What is it? Houston Astros? Who's knocking them out of their division?
Well, you've got a.
It's not the
pitcher.
Rangers.
No, not right now.
Okay.
It has been in the past, but it's the you've got the Astros, right?
Yeah.
And you really that whole division they just beat each other up because Seattle's never a slouch.
Oakland's always got
Oakland's
pitching
always
and
good.
defense. They always got defense.
Yeah, Oakland's always good. They're always going to be there at the end for whatever reason. That second
But-
half of the season is always amazing, right?
Anyway, I do want to
But
see the
that's why.
Rangers do something. It's not good seeing them be this bad.
You're not
It's
going to see it
good.
this year. You're not
No,
going
I
to see
know.
it this year.
Or last year,
or next year. But
or
you know,
5 years before that.
We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with
Shouldn't
him.
have got rid of Washington. That was my boy right
You're
there.
right about that. You're right about that, man.
That was my man.
It's funny. He was in the playoffs in the stadium before they were.
Took him to the series, man. Don't get no one else is taking him to the series.
Yeah.
You gonna get rid of him now?
Exactly.
Not a good
That's
move.
stupid.
Not
That
a
was
good move.
dumb. That was dumb. But Tatis came back from his injury, 2 home runs, hit another one last night.
So good.
Mm-hmm.
He's got 34 and he's missed like a third of the season.
You talking
Crazy.
Rangers baseball now?
No, I'm talking
Crazy.
Fernando
How old
Tatis
is he?
Jr. San Diego.
San
Padres.
Diego
Oh, the Padres?
How
Yeah.
old is he?
Young 20s, bro. He's like 22, 23. He's young. He's a young ball
He's
player and a
crazy,
stud.
bro.
He's the best player in the league right now.
I agree.
Right, hitter at least.
Is Manny-
defensively,
From what
he's
I
not
know,
the
like
best.
yes.
Manny's still in San Diego.
Manny
too?
Machado, yep, he's out there. This is all the talent in California. It's ridiculous what y'all have out there.
It's
man.
a big state.
Yeah.
They're all going out there
And
for
there's
the
a lot of
farm.
money.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And everybody wants
They
to
like-
play
there's a lot
there
of money
because
out
the
there, too.
weather.
Yeah, the weather's
don't
great,
wanna
but they're
play in
taxing
Texas?
your ass. They got state taxes.
Oh, that's the
They
draw.
got-
Hey, look,
yeah.
man, we don't charge tax here.
Yeah,
You
here-
won't make it through our
Oh,
hot
here you go.
season.
Yeah.
But you won't get charged the state tax.
But now we got a dome. We have a roof over.
I know,
our-
I know.
Yeah, so now that's
So
gonna
there's
be a
no
draw.
excuse now, right?
Exactly. But we'll see. We'll see. They just blew it up to rebuild it. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
It's the third one in like 10 years. Let's do it right now.
My gosh, I'm telling you, yeah, the Rangers. They.
It is a nice
they're
step.
It's
brutal.
not like I'm not following the Rangers, man.
Yeah, no, I want you to be a fan because we have potential, but we've had potential for 40 years. But
So that's what my mom says about me.
You've had potential for 40 years. When are you
Well-
going to make something of yourself, boy?
so Ohtani's still leading the league in bombs right now. He's got 39 bombs, right?
And what about strikeouts? This dude's crazy.
But who cares about strikeouts anymore?
I'm saying he's pitching
Oh,
also.
you're talking about on the bump. Yeah,
He's pitching also.
They said that Babe Ruth is the Ohtani of back then. That's how good he is.
And he was ahead of his time, Babe Ruth. He's like, I'm the Ohtani of now.
Yeah, and Ohtani was like Babe Ruth only threw 88 miles an hour. That's like
crazy.
Greg Maddux that can hit,
Well, you know,
and Ohtani's throwing 100.
the speed limit was lower back then. You know?
That's right.
That's crazy.
That was back when the speed limit was 55.
yeah.
Horse-
Horsepower
crazy.
wasn't a thing.
And
You didn't have to wear seatbelts
there was
back then,
horsepower,
man.
But there wasn't.
So, guys, we
horsepower.
got to talk about the freakiest ball player in the league, Trevor Bauer. And I'm not talking about athletically freaky. I'm talking about sexually.
What?
This man's freaky.
He's freaky.
I've
Yeah,
not
he's
had
Yeah,
the experience.
he didn't show up on
I
my
haven't had
Twitter
the
feed.
experience.
Right.
Yeah, and that's how Major League does it. That's how MLB, they protect their ball players. But this man's freaky. So, Trevor Bauer hadn't played since July.
And who's
Okay.
he play for? Just so I'm
The Dodgers. He got the highest contract in the last offseason out of anybody.
Okay.
Okay.
Dodgers #1 pitcher.
Okay.
So, evidently, he has had an encounter with a young lady Supposedly that had encounters with Fernando Tatis and other ball players in the past.
So she's a woman of the industry.
Of the industry. And she has sued this man, taking him to court for choking her and beating her during sexual encounters.
Okay.
And the thing is, the kicker is she's asked for this. She wanted that.
I bet.
It'd be like that. Contract, probably, right?
Yeah, she wanted that, but she somehow forgot to inform the jury and the people in the courtroom that she messaged her friends about her new guy that she's got her nails into.
Yes.
That she wants to choke her.
Yeah.
And all this good stuff in the bedroom.
Of course.
And evidently, Trevor Bauer took it to the limit.
That's why I say you should always document.
Yeah.
Get video. You know,
it went all the way.
So that way when it comes
video?
to time for a court.
Get video?
Like literally sign a fucking contract.
A waiver.
Literally, yeah. That has all that shit
I
in
have
there.
heard baseball players do
Period.
that, especially the All-Stars.
Yes. There's some athletes that have women sign fucking contract, like
Absolutely.
NDA.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Apparently some presidents too.
Absolutely. Well, I had to bring this up because we have brought Deshaun Watson up from the NFL.
Well,
So
from Houston?
So I felt that it is important to bring up Trevor Bauer's situation.
Yep.
I guess he strangled her
In
with
the
her own
interest-
hair.
In the interest of fairness.
Strangled her with her own hair.
With her own hair during these encounters. Beat her in the face during these encounters. And now he's missing time.
What is it?
And we don't know if he's going to pitch again this season.
Really?
Yeah. After signing the biggest contract it's guaranteed.
Well,
But
let me ask this:
in 2020.
how is her health? Is she?
Oh, she's fine.
She is.
She's
She
fine.
just-
She's not battered.
She didn't want anyone to know that. She didn't want to feel like a slut, is what she said.
It's a very when this stuff comes up, no one wants that stuff in the news, man. Whether it's
no
the
doubt.
pitcher or her,
Yeah.
unless maybe you never
But that's
know
her
with
thing.
these
Like that's her
things,
track
man.
record, though, right?
Yeah,
like, she
that's
has
her
a track
thing.
record of being in that, and I'm sure he's not the only one that was aggressive with her. He may have injured her in the midst of the heat of the moment.
That boy was ramped up.
Yeah.
He's trying to prove something.
Very touchy.
Ain't nobody gonna do it like I do. Like,
I'm a beat.
they're
I'm
still
beat the hell out of
competitive.
you.
Like, you know,
But when Ike Turner in the bedroom,
you ain't gonna forget me. Like, you're
remember
not
this.
gonna forget me.
Yeah, so that's unfortunate what's going on with him. But I had to bring that whole situation up. But moving on, something a little lighter. All right, we'll go to
to all you young athletes,
yeah, watch out.
chill. Like, getting the NDA signed is real. Like that's the thing, especially once you come into
Someone
your bag,
else,
no, your money.
Right.
When you don't got money, nobody really fucking cares. Like that's happened
This is true.
a million times. Nobody
Absolutely.
really fucking cares. But once you
target.
get the bag, it's a whole nother ball game.
Yep.
You set the precedents and you set the environment and you let them know this is what the deal is, because
Yeah.
it becomes business. It's all business.
Yep.
Even the marriages, whatever that. Like it's all business, man.
I read a
And so
story.
you need to do that.
I read a story. I forget which player it was, but he was married, and I believe he played for the Celtics. He was an NBA guy.
Okay.
And his wife divorced him secretly after she had their child,
Right.
right? So she could
That was
take
her
half
move.
of his check. Yeah.
That was
So
her
it's
move.
like
Absolutely.
that's the stuff you got to look out for.
Yeah,
You know,
and some don't
unfortunately-
necessarily divorce. Most, I'd say, just stick around.
Yeah.
And they're just there, and they understand the fuck is going on here.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna mess up the kingdom and whatever kind of peace is there, while I know he's living his life. Well, I absolutely know he's doing. He got holes over here, whatever.
Yeah.
I know that, but I'm not going to mess up the home.
Yeah.
Like, I like this. I mean, divorce piece, I don't know.
Accustomed to that lifestyle, right?
Until you get
She
into
knew
the
they didn't have an NDA probably, or what do you call it? Prenup.
Prenup, yeah, prenuptial
until
agreement.
you hit till it's the richest man in the history of ever, and then
Who gives
you
a fuck?
But even he had language in his contract
That protected.
in the year
Absolutely.
2023. Miss Gates,
I was talking about
okay.
the other The richest
Bezos?
guy. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
'Cause
whatever.
she walked
Fuck it.
away with the ton.
Absolutely. But
Gotcha.
it's,
Now I'm not saying she didn't earn it because she put a lot of work into that
Bezos?
stuff too.
Yeah,
but-
Bezos. Yeah.
So is Gates smarter than Bezos?
Because he
Because he had the
was
language to
insulated.
kick her out of the foundation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah. We digress.
here we go.
We digress.
Moving on to the NFL.
Digression.
Moving on. It's just just a little talk right here, just talking. Trying to protect each other. Right
Man
here.
talk. Yeah.
Little locker room jargon.
Yeah. That's real. Because it happens. Like,
Yeah, it
and
does.
that's not the last. Like, it's going to happen again.
Absolutely.
As long as
Just wait.
as long as people keep bumping and keep making money,
Absolutely.
somebody's gonna come for it. Yep.
So NFL preseason.
Yeah.
Speaking of young bucks, right?
Yeah.
Who has impressed you the most out of the young rookies that you've seen in the preseason so far?
To me, I mean, obviously Justin Fields and his game, like
Yeah.
that's and like it's like a year ago, looking at Burrow, Tua, those guys come in. I mean, I think even back to Russell Wilson, kind of where that was the beginning of a number, not just one or two, but like a handful of quarterbacks, young quarterbacks coming into the NFL and being successful, like competitive, like really leading their teams to wins and or putting them in position to go to the playoffs,
Yeah.
which is really fucking impressive.
Yeah.
Because it's not, that jump is not easy, and I think that obviously goes back to a lot of the training that happens nowadays with young athletes.
I was going to ask you that.
We didn't have that. I mean,
Yeah.
from like in the 90s and the 80s,
Yeah.
it wasn't like guys were retiring from the NFL and then training quarterbacks
Yeah.
or receivers or
Yeah.
DBs. So, and
I
that's
never saw
happening
Roger
more so
Staubach
today.
have a camp.
Ever. Like, exactly.
Yeah.
And so that's happening today, and we're starting to see kind of the fruits of
Yeah.
the knowledge that's going into these young 8, 9, 10. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like Arch Manning,
Yeah.
I can only like he could probably go to the league like right now
Yeah.
and be okay.
Yeah.
Because
And
what's
pick
in
it up
his ear?
real quick.
And
Where's he playing?
He's high
he's
school,
going to go
right?
to
High school.
High school. Yeah, he's not there yet.
He's high school right now.
We hadn't decided. I
And
don't
he's
think
Peyton's
committed
son
any.
or Eli's
That's
son?
their nephew.
yeah, that's
Oh.
your nephew. Yeah. But
Yeah.
he's a
He's a
dog.
beast. He's
Right,
a
I was
Oh,
gonna-
he's the third brother's
He's a-
kid.
yeah, the other.
The other dude that
That's
was
not-
supposed to be really good, but he got injured too.
Oh yeah. I don't know this.
I mean, there's Peyton, Eli, and then the
other
third
I
brother.
don't even know about the other brother.
Wasn't that who this kid is?
I don't
It's
know.
his son.
I just know
Oh.
there's an Arch.
Yeah.
He
Right.
exists.
Yeah.
and
Right.
he's
And
tied
he's-
to the Mannings.
and he- right.
Therefore,
He's-
I know what he's listening to.
He's Archie Manning's grandson.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you:
Yeah.
is the quarterback position? Are these kids coming in more prepared to play the NFL game?
Not even close. Like
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Right?
These
That's
guys-
why you're saying stuff
That's what I'm
like,
saying.
And it's all because of
Freaking,
Twitter,
yeah.
right? They follow their Twitter feed, and now you're just really
no,
good.
it's because they can. Yes.
No, but basically,
On the Twitter feed, they find out there's a Manning camp, and I can pay $300 and go to that.
yeah, I'm
yeah.
there.
That's
I'm
true.
there.
That's true.
I'm
there.
in.
Yeah.
Whatever that
And,
speech was
like,
in the middle of the
I
camp.
mean, like Patrick Mahomes, like that guy,
Yeah.
he stepped right. I mean, he had a year. He kind of took the old school route, but when he got his chance, he was ready.
it was a quick old
But
school route.
Danny
yeah, it
Dimes
was. It was
from
still
the-
in, what,
Aaron's
6-7
was
games.
the longest. Yeah,
the guy
Yeah.
from the Giants, Donnie Dimes, came
Yeah.
from the
Daniel Dimes.
Yeah, he
Yep.
came from Peyton Man, or one
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
Mannings
yeah,
was like,
exactly.
he's good.
Exactly.
You're like, we're
Exactly.
gonna go with him for
Exactly.
3 years, whether he's shitty or not.
Yeah.
doubt.
Nah, man, it's crazy. I
It-
want
it's
to
a
see what
learning
this guy.
curve. It's
It
a
is
You
a
a
learning
Jets guy?
curve.
You're a Giants guy, right?
I'm a Giants guy.
Okay, cool.
You heard me
Giants
talk
guy.
about the guy
Yeah.
catch the ball with his head.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
want to talk about.
I
The,
can
we
see
want to talk
David
about the
David
Jets.
Tyree.
Yeah,
Well,
David Tyree.
Yeah.
We want to
Yeah.
talk about Arnold Harrison,
And
the
they-
dirtiest player ever. in
And
the
then he
league.
went to the Ravens
Right.
after that.
That's
The
who I
Ravens
played
picked
with.
him up,
I
yeah.
was with him, or I was there when he came over.
Did he talk
It was
about
really
that?
cool. No, not at all. I
Because
mean, it was
that play is considered like one of the top moments in NFL history.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, 1,000%.
That's catching the rock,
1000%.
dog.
I
That's
didn't cry.
him
But I
and-
almost-
That's taking
Yeah, it
that's
was
taking advantage of
crazy.
your moment right there. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm catching the ball on I'm gonna use everything I got to
Every
make
You gotta
sure.
beat
That's-
18 and
that's
0. That's what you have to
everything.
do. If you want to beat 18 and 0,
Yeah,
Yeah,
and they're
it's plays like
deflating their
that.
balls.
Yep.
That whole play.
If
was-
they're
Yeah.
deflating their
it's
balls,
crazy.
I got to
Yeah, 'cause
catch you
he
with my
broke
head.
like 4 tackles at the line, didn't he?
Yep.
To get that ball in the air.
To get in there. Yep.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, they're
that
about
was
taking
that
them
was
too.
wild. That was wild. So, moving old Atlanta Falcons, they become the first fully vaccinated team in the NFL.
Are they still going with
Way to
Matty
go,
Ice?
Atlanta.
Matty Ice?
Yeah, they still got Matty Ice, man. So they're still gonna lose.
Yep.
Washington
They
football
still, they
team.
They're still gonna have cases.
Oh yeah, what are the 3 names they're going with?
They won't tell anybody. They bleeped them all out. So they've got 3 names.
I think the Hogs would be great.
Yeah.
The Hogs. Well, they
Hogs?
got the fans are called the Hogs or the Lady
Oh,
Hogs
like
or
the
whatever.
Hogs. Yeah, they got
but
Hogs.
I mean, it's kind of an extension of their name, the Hogs.
Man,
That's
I
not
hate
a
to
good
be a
name.
hog in football.
Yeah,
Well,
that's not
I
a good
mean,
name.
Ball hogs.
Well, what about a Brown? You want to be a Brown?
But that's
Better
the
than the
former
Hogs.
owner's last name.
I know.
But still. Yeah, I
It's
get you.
just
The
like
Browns sound better than the Hogs.
Yeah, hogs. It
Yeah.
just sounds like a bunch of fat boys.
So your mascot is gonna be.
And if I'm
Who's the
Cardinals
the
isn't that
Razorbacks,
scary,
right?
but that's
It's
classic.
not about scary,
Yeah, but
but
a
it's
Razorback
you
is better than a hog.
You can market that
Yeah.
in a really good. Yeah, your Cardinal
Yeah, I
can
know,
be dope. Your hog,
It's a type of hog.
it could be a bike. I guess.
Yeah.
Harley Davidson. I don't know.
or like a boar. I don't. So what? We
Yeah.
don't know what they're
The
going
boars?
with. Now there
Nah,
is a
can't do
guy
that.
though. He's like trademarked all the alternate Washington Redskins names already. Like 4
Wow.
or 5 years ago.
Wow.
He saw this coming.
Yeah.
So he trademarked all the
He just put a bunch of shit.
So whatever they choose, most likely they're gonna have to pay him, unless
Nice.
it's something like the Lightning or something like
Yeah.
no one's ever
Squatter.
imagined for Washington.
Yeah, yeah. Unless they come out with like some stuff, the Guardians, like the freaking Indians. What the hell is a Guardian?
Oh, is that what
Guardians.
the Indians are going with?
The Cleveland Guardians. They're now the Cleveland
Sounds like a newspaper.
from next year moving
It
after
does.
this season. They're the Cleveland Guardians
Wow.
forever, which is weird. But
Very.
also, lastly in the NFL, Tim Tebow, man, you quarterback.
Sayonara,
You
brother.
went to baseball, right? Didn't work out with the Mets. Got cut at the tight end this time, man.
Yeah.
You know,
He's
but, hey,
giving it his all, man.
yeah,
He
bro.
really is.
And, I mean, I love.
Bro.
I'm a
I
Tebow
bet
fan, man.
They knew he was not gonna make it.
Yeah. Locker room guy.
It's a
Absolutely. I saw him come off the line. I was like, hold on. I saw him try to. He went in motion.
The tryout. Yeah.
He went in motion and came back and tried to block somebody, bro.
Bro.
He looked like Tim Tebow
He looked
quarterback
like
trying to
me
block
when they were like, "Hey, you gotta crack this D in."
Boom.
Like,
You're gonna take
Then
it.
was like, bow.
close my eyes.
He's like, what was that? And just made a tackle.
You know why he didn't?
Yeah, it was bad.
It was bad, bro.
It was bad, bro. But Tim Tebow got cut, man.
Yeah.
I think
And,
they cut themselves short. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
Y'all want to talk about NIL this week?
Yeah. What is that? The basketball?
No, it's
No.
all of college.
No, that's name, image, and likeliness.
I don't know.
This is where the college guys
yeah.
get paid now.
Because they cleared the thing where
Now
they're
they
allowed
can
to get paid
money,
now.
like you did when you first started.
Long-
When you were like a jit, and you first started, you got a check for being talented.
Here's what I do want to say though: it
For
doesn't
being
matter if
talented.
you're taking drama in college. You book a commercial, you still make the money,
Fact.
right?
Yep.
Right.
Oh,
So
the
why
Olympic-
should it
The
matter?
Olympic kids, right? The guys going to the Olympics, girls going to the
Why
Olympics.
should it matter?
Gymnastics.
It makes
They've been making
no
money
sense.
forever.
I'm doing anything else in life. I
Anything.
book a commercial. The college is gonna be. You can't do that.
Yeah.
Trying to hold a brother down, dog.
That's crazy.
It's
It's crazy,
Well,
bro.
okay, so
And also, these coaches are about to lose a lot of control.
Right. The old
'cause they're
old
gonna get
reason
paid more than the
was
coach,
the
right?
reason they used to say was that they didn't want people, these kids coming into college to be influenced by, the money that could be offered.
They were
Now-
already influenced by the
Yeah.
money
Oh,
that
yeah.
could be
That's
offered.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Is that realistic though?
the
No,
only thing
not
I
at
would
all.
say.
Now,
in
now
defense,
maybe 50 years ago,
they weren't getting paid as much.
right? Maybe 50 years
So-
ago when there weren't commercial opportunities and it was a
Right.
smaller thing and it wasn't. Maybe then.
But the money,
They weren't making millions from bowl games
was
alone.
more. Look at our facilities.
Right.
Yeah.
Look at that's the kind of
Well, they're
we
using
can
the
pay,
kid's
we can give
image.
you this, we can give you that. Blah,
They're
blah.
using the kid's image in a video game, and now I can't get paid on. You're using
Yeah,
my
and the-
image in a
Yeah.
Oh,
video
you're using it
game.
more than that, but
That's
yes,
what- but I'm saying,
Right.
like, that's
absolutely.
how am I
Hey.
not getting paid for this?
I can't have the running back from
Yeah.
A&M's driving a Benz right now.
Good for him.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
that's great. I'm happy for him.
I am too.
Right now, you just don't have to hide it.
Right,
Right.
she's doing it all under
Right.
the table.
They've
The
been
Reggie
doing
Bush
it.
type thing. They're
Right.
doing it anyway.
Yeah, and Reggie
It's
wants
who's
his
getting caught.
Reggie wants his
Exactly.
championship. He wants his Heisman back, and he's got a great argument.
He's not going
He
to get
does.
it, but I do hear you.
Yeah.
I do hear
Yeah,
you.
he has a great argument.
He's like, how does that affect how I played on the field?
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
it doesn't at all.
if you can get paid, get
Get fucking
paid.
paid.
Might
paid,
as
bro.
well. I
Get
mean,
paid, my
Because
nigga. Get
otherwise,
paid.
otherwise, whose pocket is it
Yeah.
going into? It's going into someone's pocket.
It's going
So
into.
let's have the person pulling the cart.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
Chances are the people in the administration, the people in the on the coaching staff, are doing all right.
Yeah,
They're getting.
Like,
and
they're doing all right.
what do they
the
call
whole
them?
staff, the whole school, like everybody is making money
They're doing
off
all
of these
right.
Alabamas,
Yeah.
off the
They're
top
doing all right,
25.
You know what? They
Administration,
can't even,
schools,
what's
like, they're
crazy
all
is they
making
can't
money.
even
They're doing
take
all right.
gifts. Like, oh, here's a gift
Even
of
the
like a
even the
shirt.
crappy
Right.
schools that they play in the early
Right.
games in the season, bro, they're making big money. Alabama State's making big money when they play Alabama, right?
Exactly.
Appalachian State's making big money when they play Michigan,
That's right.
right?
TV and stuff.
Yeah.
Because the
Because
other
it- yeah,
the
TV
schools have to
contracts.
pay the other team to play those
Yeah.
squads,
But the
right?
schools
They
have the
gotta-
money
the
to
teams
pay
have to
those
pay to
teams
play.
because
Yeah, that's the game.
tuition and TV contracts, and they,
'cause
they
then you
have
get
it
it
that
on the
way
back
because they've been able to have the resources to build these dope ass teams and win a lot.
So then you get money on the back end.
Oh, for sure.
So I'm gonna pay to play Michigan because I'm a small school.
Yeah, we don't care if we're
And
gonna take
then
this big
I'm gonna
L.
get the TV proceeds, whether I win
No,
or
no,
lose. I'm
Michigan
gonna
is
and
actually
that's-
paying that school.
And that's why it's
They're
such.
paying who?
Michigan actually paying Southwest, Northwest.
Yeah, they're playing the small
Come
school.
in here.
and that's why they don't mind. They don't mind taking that L because they're getting
Yeah.
those big bucks. That's why it's such a big deal when Appalachian State beats Michigan.
Yeah.
you just paid us and we whooped
that ass.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that's why it's such a big
But
deal.
that money is in flow again because those resources up front allow them to build these programs that are awesome, that win, that produce the TV contracts.
Right.
Well, now
Right.
you built the conferences and so on. Produce the TV contracts where that money's flowing. In addition to tuition is flowing because the school's awesome because the football team is awesome.
Yep.
That actually
draw.
now it's got great teachers. Like everybody's benefiting from this, but prior to this, but the
fucking
kids
football program.
that are producing it.
It's usually like,
It's like,
I don't
it's
know what
ridiculous.
percent of the school
Doesn't
revenue,
make
but
sense.
it's like
basically
most
like
of it.
like everything else in the world. If you want to figure out who's opposing this, follow
All
the
the
money.
Exactly.
All the time, baby.
Can I ask how they
Exactly.
tried to recruit you? Did they send? I'm sure they sent someone to you.
So let me see. When I got Minnesota was the one school where they were like, we'll take care of this. We'll pay that. You don't have to worry about shit.
Yeah.
Like just come.
Yeah.
Like and that was my first visit, and it was amazing.
Yeah.
I had a good ass time. They teed it up, and then I was like, it's fucking cold here. Like there's no way. Like it's fucking free. Like
Yeah.
because
So summer's
our
okay.
visits was
Yeah.
like in the fall or whatever. Like yeah, it was like ain't no way I'm fucking going there.
Mark was like,
But
unless y'all bring
what y'all were
Prince to my
offering
crib.
was like
Right.
17-year-old kid. Like
Yeah.
yeah, I'll take that money. All these girls like absolutely, I'm in.
Right.
Like, but it's like that's way up there. The other schools was not as it wasn't all that. They didn't lay it out like
Right.
that, but it was kind of indirect in a sense
They try to be a
that
little
you're
more
gonna be
low-key.
taken care of. Yeah, yeah, it was indirect. Like you'll be taken care of. You won't have to worry about things. We'll take care of. Make sure you're good. Make sure when you'll be able to contact.
It's almost
with your
like they
family
knew it
and-
was cold, so they're like, "Look, we got to throw more to entice him."
Yeah, exactly.
Warm it up.
I feel like
absolutely.
that. Yeah, because Minnesota,
Coming
what,
from
what
the
have
South?
they done
Yeah.
in the last 30, 40 years? Like
Right.
Minnesota, no. But like, the Oklahomas, the LSU's, Georgia, USC, Stanford was not like that.
The nicer the weather, the less the offer.
Yep.
The better the program.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Kitchen sink.
They didn't have to be so aggressive.
Right.
Yeah.
They're like, we know you want to play.
Exactly.
It was,
So we're not
yeah,
gonna
we
throw you
know
the-
we bring to
That's
the
another
table,
asset.
You're not going to
Yeah.
get a Mustang here.
or
but-
you will get a Mustang. Right. We don't gotta say that.
Right.
I don't gotta talk about. We don't have to talk about it because
No.
it's just what it is.
We're
Like,
not throwing anybody under the bus.
Yeah, we don't gotta talk about that.
Yeah,
it's like
that's
just,
great. So
We got you. That's all that needs to be said.
and
It's like,
to be a
oh,
fly in
okay.
the wall on that, man. that's-
Conversation?
Yeah, all of those.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah,
I mean,
not-
that to me, like, you're talking to someone's been in the league. It's like, how was the road to get there, you
Yeah.
know?
oh
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
Hey,
great. That's like the hard knocks.
It was like
But
wow.
behind that, you know?
Yeah,
17-year-old kid having. I mean, you just that experience. My child, like I was sheltered, very sheltered, and so that experience was just mind blowing. Every recruit visit for me was just mind blowing. My
Yeah.
one that I wish I would have worked the system was I wanted to go to Hawaii, and the
Yeah,
coach was
buddy.
like, "You got to commit."
Right.
It's like, man, I can't commit because I don't know.
Yeah.
Only if I knew, I would have committed. Absolutely,
Yeah,
I would have committed,
verbally,
and
but-
then decommitted.
Yep.
Right.
After.
It's only a verbal.
It's only a verbal. I didn't know that.
So
At
even
that
though,
time.
because they're not usually
Nor did
in
my
many,
parents.
sometimes they'll be in a bowl game, but they're not like upper echelon.
Hawaii?
Yeah.
No, it's just Hawaii.
It's Hawaii,
just-
bro.
okay.
It's
Literally,
Hawaii,
it was just
bro. Like,
wait,
come on.
Hawaii? Like,
You
yeah, I
gotta go
want to go
check
on a
that
visit
out,
there,
bro.
Yeah, because
So you think
And then to get wooed in Hawaii
Yeah.
as a 17-year-old, come on, man.
yeah.
so? But obviously, the point is to try to make the league after college. So you think you could still play in Hawaii and make the league?
I wasn't. I wouldn't. My goal wasn't even to make it to the NFL. I
Really?
wasn't trying to make. No. I was a basketball dude that just played football, and when I started getting recruited, it was like, whoa, this is fucking awesome. If I go to school, that would be cool, and that'll be cool. That'll be just that.
Right.
And I'll, whatever it is, it is. I wouldn't. The NFL was not NBA. Yeah, I wanted to go to the NBA. Like that was. I would spend hours on hours in the gym because I really wanted to go to the NBA.
Did you ever get a tryout for the NBA?
I did not. I did not even make it like on my high school team. My coach was like, "You gotta."
I'll take
Right.
my team now. I'll tell you
No,
that
I
much.
didn't. I didn't make it on the high school team. It was like you gotta.
I didn't
You
either.
gotta pick
I didn't. I know it's
one of these.
hard to believe that I didn't make the high school team. either.
Man, yeah, nope. I
Yeah, that's
sure
unfortunate,
didn't.
bro.
But yeah, I wanted to go in the NBA, but I
That's
did
a
not go to
crazy
the
story.
NBA.
Right.
And so football was just it was a natural thing.
You
Like
know, I
Yeah.
fell back into the
was just
NFL.
natural.
You know, it was my second choice.
it was just exactly.
Yeah,
Like, it was
like,
just.
yeah.
It wasn't
Kudos.
even my second choice. It just
That's talent.
happened.
Yeah,
That's talent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was just. It was a natural.
yeah, bro. That's,
So, yeah.
Can I, Jim? Let me just ask one question while we're on this.
Yeah.
You ran back some punts and some kickoffs, didn't you?
Yeah,
What was harder, the kickoff or the punt return?
kickoff return I think is harder than punt return.
hell yeah.
Okay,
Punt return is better. You're in more control.
they're not as set.
Space is
A little more freedom.
I'm not depending on the blocks as much
Uh-huh.
on punt return. Kickoff return, I'm depending on the blocks. Plus, typically they have the field covered widthwise and
Yeah.
they're enclosing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so you can find creases, but I just punt return is actually to me safer. 'Cause
Yeah.
you're in control of
Everything.
being able to fair catch
Yep.
if you feel or
Right. Fair catch.
we're good. I can boom and let me go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
kickoff return. Yeah, I
Thank
like
you.
it. But you're riding like before you get to, the
Yeah.
point of kind of
Contact,
contact,
yeah.
and or the wall, the first wall, whatever
Yep.
that is. You
Yeah.
you're rolling like
Yeah.
you're rolling.
Because you're gonna
That's
make
scary.
contact on that kickoff.
You're gonna
return.
make contact
It's
on kickoff return.
that one block and that one broken tackle will
Yep.
bust open the whole
Yep.
kickoff return
but
You
you
just need a
gotta,
little bit.
yeah, and you gotta hit it with speed.
with speed.
punt
hit
return,
that-
you don't have to go with speed. You're under
Yeah.
control till
And
you feel. Then you can accelerate.
Yeah, buddy. And
So-
you can, and even punt return, you can like,
Feel it out.
yeah, you can get the whole everybody moving one
Exactly.
way,
Yeah.
and then
before
know
I
that
go
you're
that
going
way.
back this way.
Exactly.
And it's all momentum.
It's
and body, yeah.
You're in more control.
Yeah.
On punt return than you are on
Getting
kickoff
that body
return.
weight going the wrong
You
way
gotta-
to a fast guy.
Yeah.
That's a bad deal for the whoever's on defense.
Oh, it is. Yeah, because they don't.
I know
we
where I'm
might have
going.
the right punt
but,
return.
yeah.
But hey,
Man.
like if you here and I feel your momentum going that, like I'm gonna
This is a wrap.
This
go
is
that
the
way,
type
then I'm
of
gonna go
stuff-
back there. Yeah,
This is the
yeah,
type
yeah.
of stuff I could listen to all day. Like you beating a corner on a route.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you not beating a corner on a route.
Right.
Like just don't, okay, this guy got his elbow right in my head.
Yeah,
That's
he's
why
good.
I couldn't jump.
He got a good spot. I could, yeah, exactly.
They're not talking about that. That's cool stuff.
Yeah,
That's
nah.
like inside.
Punt return. You would like punt return. though.
Me,
Yeah,
I'd
more
get my
control.
ass handed to me. I guarantee
right.
it.
Okay.
But
I was,
return's
I
wild.
was
Punt return's-
watching it.
You can just do like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey.
Fair
And it
catch.
bounces off my head.
He said, "Hey,
Just fair catch that bitch.
punt return's wide open."
I always
bro.
want to do that, but I know one hit and I'm going to be out like 3 weeks at
Yeah.
least.
I don't hurt that bad.
I played in middle school.
Okay.
I was fast
Hey,
and little. I was
Pros
little.
versus Joes was the greatest show ever.
It was really good.
Greatest show ever. But
What- yeah.
moving on.
Yeah,
we,
yeah.
we were going to talk about NBA, but who cares right now? It's the offseason.
Yeah.
Well,
So
whatever.
hold
let's
on.
go ahead and get to
Contract
that.
still
Can
happening.
I just say, look at all those pickups the Lakers made?
Oh, yeah. That's what we were talking about.
Westbrook?
Yeah, bro. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ariza.
They're like the
Carmelo.
Raiders. They're like the Raiders of basketball, picking up all these veterans, and we're gonna come at you.
They're actually going to do something with him, though.
I mean, I like how the Greek Freak did it. You know, he didn't need the big three to do it, or he didn't.
Yeah.
You know, but
Like Jordan.
He benefited
he
from
st-
some
I mean,
injuries.
He still had.
He had a
Drew,
couple
right?
additions.
He still had Drew.
No,
Drew,
I
he
said
had
they,
Pete
they
Paul.
benefited from injuries on
Oh,
other
absolutely.
teams.
Right,
Absolutely.
because that
Kyrie,
shortened season,
Harden,
that compressed
Yeah.
season.
Kyrie and Harden
They're not
primarily.
beating Brooklyn.
They're
No.
Okay, I know they're stacked, and all
They're not
three of
beating
them
Brooklyn.
didn't really get to play together.
At all.
But
So-
they were also hurt
And hurt while playing. Like,
and yeah,
They're not
Harden
beating
came
Brooklyn.
back,
Fine.
but he was still hurt.
Yeah.
You know Brooklyn's my home team, so
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm keeping my eye on team.
yeah,
That's where I'm
Brooklyn-
from. Keep my eye on
So
them.
are you Nets over
It's
Knicks
insane.
now?
No, I never liked the Knicks. Even the
Oh,
Ewing
gotcha.
years. Ewing
Okay.
couldn't beat Jordan, so I never. I was always like, he's not going to be Jordan.
Yeah.
Yep, sure enough.
He's
You
not.
said that about every team in
Dude,
the league at that point, though.
People
Yeah.
had the sneakers. I was like, why are you wearing E-wings? And they make fun. Why do you call them
E-wings.
E-wings, dude? That's Ewing. He's
That
not.
was a
gonna-
shoe?
Yeah,
And them those
he's
were- they
not
look like
gonna-
big
in
bricks
my
too,
head,
dog.
In
Oh
my
my
head,
God.
and I wasn't even watching.
They
that
looked so
much.
hot. They were all suede and
Yeah.
multicolored and looked like
Just
bricks.
In my head, it was like, how can you jock
Massive
number two?
shoes.
How
Massive
can you
shoes.
just say, hey, I'm gonna be number two?
Oh,
How
yeah.
can you just say I'm a Red Sox fan?
But the whole league had to say I'm number two.
Sorry, that was a jab at the Red Sox.
The whole, but you know,
I know. But look,
They
the
won
year
the
he
last
went
World Series,
out-
though, right?
But the year he went out, no one's going to say Elijah Wan's number two. He had his time.
Yep.
Houston was sick those 2 years.
yeah.
But Ewing, yes, he's going to win games.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're not going to be the top, don't try to bank it in New York.
Yeah,
they
for
don't
sure.
have room for that in New York.
Yeah, buddy. But I mean,
So that's why I don't understand how people are Mets fans.
you can't be mad at them for
don't
going
know
against.
how.
You can't be mad at them for going against Jordan, though.
No,
MJ
they got
was
there.
an
he
animal.
he needs
got
the
there.
best. You need to go against the best.
MJ was an animal, and he destroyed.
was
If
the best.
MJ wasn't there, there's a lot of guys that could have won.
I'm just saying, those 2 years he wasn't there, Ewing didn't beat Elijah Wan.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right about that. You're right about that too. But Elijah Wan, that's the dream.
That was
bro.
his time.
Yeah,
That was your
look,
time.
Yeah,
You know,
and Elijah Wan was at the peak of his ability
He was
at that time.
oh, he was incredible.
Yeah, like
So,
the
For Joel
shake,
Embiid,
the dream shake.
Oh man, that's what Joel Embiid has the
Yeah.
potential.
so Brooklyn
But
Lakers is going to be
he
a
did it.
matchup.
Yeah,
That's
Oh,
going to be a
God.
matchup.
yeah, it's gonna
Ooh.
be great.
That's
I
why
can't
they
wait.
That's the
picked up
Christmas Day
everybody.
matchup.
If they can
I'm
stay
looking
healthy.
forward to that.
They
If they can
picked
stay
That's the
healthy.
Christmas Day
Yeah.
matchup.
Wait. Oh, Harden, right? So they can put Westbrook
Harden.
versus Harden.
Jonas, I know you got. I
It
know you
ain't
got.
gonna be
I know you
close.
got time constraints, man. We're getting close, bro. We're getting close.
it ain't
and
close.
KD. It's like they took that old Houston
Oh,
team.
Kyrie,
yeah.
Harden, KD.
So yeah.
That's
So-
insane.
And Kyrie,
They just need people sitting on the outside that's ready,
I wanna keep
ready
it
to
going.
light it up.
Kyrie is still licking
This
his
is what
chops
I
at
do.
LeBron.
Yeah, he'll get
Hell
that.
yeah, he's looking at. Hey, and
But here's the thing.
Westbrook is licking his chops at Harden.
Yeah, but Kyrie, he left.
Westbrook's licking his chops at
KD.
KD.
But let me ask you this: he left
like,
LeBron.
Both of them.
he
Don't
left
matter.
LeBron because he
They're not
didn't want
gonna
to be
beat
the
him.
number two, right? Kyrie was like, "I'm leaving LeBron because I'm nobody's number two."
Yeah,
And now he's number three.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Felt like he was getting cheated
Looks
on
fun.
Well, I'm
because he
just
wasn't
saying.
the man.
You could. How many could Cleveland have brought in?
He said he wouldn't be anybody's number two.
Well, but
not
he's not-
number three.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
As long as it's an eye.
As long as it's not
As
five.
long as it's not number two.
I'll take 3.
It's just
That's
not
the third
two.
option,
It's
not the
just-
second option.
It
no.
took me a long time to come
That's
around
funny.
to LeBron.
Yeah.
He started, he
I love
went
LeBron,
back
man.
to Cleveland, and that's when I was like, he did it.
I love LeBron.
He did it.
And I hope Bronny
So-
gets drafted
So
early.
for Kyrie
that'd be
to
cool.
left,
Yeah.
when Kyrie left on those terms, like, no, I'm the number one. But now you're number three.
I hear he's
About
trade
to-
bait right now.
Who?
Kyrie.
Yeah, I can see that.
I hear he's trade bait
maybe
right
for a
now.
solid center. Who's their center down there?
Jordan.
DeAndre.
Yeah.
I like him.
He's
He's solid,
He's
yeah.
Very
He's
solid.
And they got Blake. They got Blake Griffin.
Yep.
I mean, they've got a roster, bro.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah,
they've
they got
also
some
got
guys
a
coming off the bench. That's
They also got a 2012 All-Star team as well. So
Yeah,
that's
That's solid,
going to
man.
be a nice little battle on both
I
of those
think
sides.
I think if they pick up Tebow, they're going to be really good.
Yeah, speaking of NBA,
gonna go
so
downhill.
Embiid just got a 4-year, $196 million contract from Philly, which
Yep.
well
I
deserved.
mean, he's a star down there.
yeah.
Patrick Beverly and Rondo got traded for Eric Bledsoe.
Wait,
Right.
where's Rondo going?
They're all going to Memphis. Bledsoe's coming back to the Clippers.
Mm.
Yeah,
Okay.
Rondo is in Memphis.
now, yeah. Rondo's not going to stay in Memphis.
No, he's
Come on
not.
now.
Not
He's
unless
a-
Huey Brown
He
comes
big
back.
city boy. He big city boy. He wants to be up in Boston. One or two.
How
Something
did he
like
end
that.
up in Memphis? He's not going to be happy there.
And Marcus Smart is in
Good for
Boston,
him.
signed a 4-year, $88 million.
Okie
Flower
State,
Mound,
Oklahoma
let's get
State's
it.
finest.
That's his team
Yeah.
too.
Flower
He's-
Mound,
Flower Mound,
Oklahoma
Dallas,
State.
Texas, baby.
Yeah.
You don't know where.
He did pretty good in the Olympics too.
Good for him.
Hey, and JaVale McGee. He's
He's a problem.
Where's he at?
In Phoenix Suns. He went to the Suns.
And
So he
Chris
signed.
Paul is now the
Yeah.
most highest paid player in the NBA. No, Did he get paid like $53 million for 2 years?
40.
No, he got paid. I think he got another. He got 4 years. Like
he's making
He might be
42
the
next
highest
year, something
paid
like that.
player in the NBA right now.
yeah, he's got like he's made like 400 and something million in his career,
Yeah,
right? So
I'd like to see him win.
He got a nice little 4-year
Yeah.
contract.
I thought this
It's
was
gonna
the
take him
year
to
he
year
was going to
40.
do it.
yeah,
Age
yeah.
40.
Yeah,
I really
that's
thought
beautiful.
this was the
Yeah.
year State Farm was going to push him through.
I did
Yeah,
too, man.
yeah,
I did too, but hey.
He didn't get enough insurance, man.
Nah, man.
Wow, they did get insurance.
Hey, Aaron Rodgers and
It
Cobb.
hit.
Aaron Rodgers
They
and
took
Cobb
that L.
happened, and State Farm
Is
was like,
he going to
screw.
play? Is Aaron Rodgers going to play this
Yeah.
year?
Oh,
So
yeah,
back
he's
to
back.
NFL.
He got Cobb. He got
He's
Cobb
back.
up there with him. So State Farm was like, we're good.
Yeah, he's
We don't
back.
need you anymore, Chris.
He's back.
CP3, you're good. Go ahead and go ball. But yeah, man, so my favorite part of the show, I think Mark's favorite part of the show as well. You were looking forward to this part
I've got
of
a
the show.
lot of favorite parts of the show.
I love that. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all feel the same way. And Jonas's absolutely favorite part of the show. It's time for Tech Talk, y'all.
Tech Talk.
What's going down, Jay?
Yeah, we'll keep it short this week.
Cool.
Because of me. But I did want to make sure that that Mark especially heard about this one. There is a robot. It's a small robot, but there's a robot that has color changing skin like a chameleon.
Man,
I reposted that.
You did.
I had to.
there's going to be a
That's-
lot of guys in Houston with that.
Unbelievable. Well,
Isn't that crazy?
We got the cars.
Yeah. color changing click.
We've been on the chameleon that paint for a good minute now. Like, that's H-Town all day.
All
but
day.
that
Yeah,
wow.
that's crazy.
So where does your mind go when you think of a color changing robot?
Military.
Yeah.
Killer
Automatic.
robots.
I was thinking the
100%.
same thing.
Military.
Killer robots.
Absolutely.
Fortunately for
What
now,
else do I need to
I
blend
can
in?
still outrun them.
Where I don't want to be seen.
But they can post up somewhere and blast
That's
you.
true.
So
They could be
where,
hiding.
where was this created? What country?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Is
that's
American?
US. Yeah.
American
That's
made.
US.
Yeah,
Of
that's
course
US.
it's US.
The first thing I thought
That's
of,
amazing.
the first thing I thought of is white people that could dance.
Huh?
If you can make that robot dance, make it white. White people dance.
There's some white people that can dance,
Yeah, it is.
Like really, really
these
fucking
days-
Not
dance.
robots.
These days.
I mean, I'm not
sure?
one
I
of
do
them.
all right. I do all right. I do all
That
right.
was
Seen
good.
TikTok?
I could-
Yeah, I
seen
mean,
TikTok lately, man?
bro.
they-
Hey, killing.
Hey,
Hey, all
TikTok,
these
you're not,
doggone-
you're
Killing.
not
It's a
convincing
lot
me
of,
those aren't robots, though. Hey, that's only an 8
You're right
second
about that.
clip.
Yo,
But hey, the twerk contests have gotten out of hand.
yeah, man.
But
Oh, twerking's still a thing?
Still, yeah.
That didn't
They've
go
been
out?
around. Nah, they've been around.
That was around
since the
10
50s.
years ago, twerking.
it's just the 50s.
They've been twerking since the 50s now.
Yeah,
What you
that
talking
don't
about?
stop. That ain't gonna stop.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I gotta go.
All right.
Oh, Jay,
Uh,
gotta step out, man.
so I know
Got
why.
the millionaire
I was just
robots.
kidding
Have a
about-
good one, bro.
I was just kidding about white people
Got the
can't dance, man.
millionaire
I was just
robots,
joking.
man.
All
I
right.
didn't mean to offend anybody.
Yeah, you know, it was serious right there. But no, man. So,
That was good.
millionaire robots. You know, what you think about them, though? Like, the military is going to be a real
Hey, what are they going to
a
do
real
with
problem.
that? How?
What are you gonna do with it?
Yeah, what can you do with it?
A lot. I mean, not only can
A
I mean,
whole
you
lot.
think of not only robots.
Yeah.
You go to vehicles,
Drones.
airplanes.
But how is that
drones,
going to help a vehicle or a drone?
In the military?
I see.
to blend
The
it
plane can change colors.
Absolutely.
All right.
to
Okay.
be
That I understand.
Yeah.
But a robot?
a
Absolutely.
robot? Absolutely.
Oh, so this guy can shoot people.
Yeah.
Also,
Yes.
Blend
also
it like
turn
nobody
camouflage.
knows
With precision, and
Okay,
nobody knows
okay.
it's coming
nobody
up on
knows
you.
it's coming. Nobody can see. it.
Unless, I mean, but will radar still pick these robots up, though?
I'm sure there's some maybe
Right.
battery or some kind of electrical
Or heat wave.
There's something's giving off.
Infrared.
No
Yeah.
doubt. No
Yeah.
doubt.
But
No
I
doubt.
mean,
but yeah,
on a robot? Infrared on a robot?
I mean, it's not going to give
No,
off
no,
the
no.
same amount of heat as
Maybe
a human.
battery.
It's going to have a different heat. It's going to have some sort of heat.
battery.
Yeah.
That's it.
for sure.
Just battery.
But so it'll be a slight
Yeah.
slight
like
difference.
a slight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Battery.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, this
that's
week,
wild.
Jay had to. Hey, y'all, we got jobs too. You know, Jay had to cut out.
I mean, speak
it's all good.
of technology. Technically speaking, he had something else to do.
Yeah, and we can speak about something that we got interest in, right? Like, So
Hey.
XRP is back in the game. You know,
Yeah,
like going crazy.
Crypto's,
So it's been a pretty
what is
volatile
XRP?
week.
Let's pretend I don't know what I'm talking about. What is XRP?
XRP, it's a digital currency, right?
Oh,
It's
right.
a cryptocurrency.
Are you familiar with digital currencies?
I follow it. I have not invested personally.
Okay.
But-
What do you follow?
Well, I make like 30 cents a month on my YouTube.
I wouldn't consider
Okay.
that to be.
Okay.
Cryptocurrency.
That's
Crypto.
definitely not crypto, but you know, that boy said I follow it. I make 30 cents a month on my YouTube.
I got a lot of friends that invest in the crypto.
Yeah.
Space.
And there's
Gotcha.
Ethereum, there's Bitcoin.
Okay.
Yep.
What, you pick up this stuff?
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Is there one you think is better than the others?
Correct. Yeah. Yeah.
You're not
so,
going to tell, though.
Of course. It's
Yeah.
not a secret. This is like an
So which one's
XRP hat.
better?
Like,
Oh, XRP is the way to go.
Yeah.
it's one of. And so the crypto space as a whole is about transactions.
Yeah.
Or money being moved from one place to another. So today we would be considered analog in regards to the way money moves.
Right.
Yeah.
With cash and with credit cards.
With cash and credit card and banking. So more so bank to bank.
Sure.
Even retail, us.
Yeah.
If you had two accounts, say a Bank of America account and a Wells Fargo account, you can just now, pretty much through Zelle, make that transfer fairly seamless.
Right.
Yeah.
Before Zelle, how sending $1,000 from Bank of America to Wells Fargo,
You'd have to do cash, write a
you
check.
gotta something. Yeah,
Money
it's
wire.
a hell of a process.
And sometimes, depending on how large the check is, that might
Longer.
take a couple
that
days.
might take
Right.
a couple weeks or 7 days, 5
weeks,
to 7 days,
whatever, yeah.
Here's something I heard.
Yeah.
The whole thing going on in Afghanistan right now.
Yeah,
Suppose, this is just theory or whatever.
no doubt.
But if the whole thing was run on like a cryptocurrency,
Blockchain.
it wouldn't matter who's coming in and taking over the banks. It wouldn't matter. Everybody could still operate their own currency. If it was strictly run crypto, it doesn't matter if someone comes over and takes over the bank. Our cryptocurrency still works.
Yeah.
Correct.
Gives you
Because
control.
that blockchain is interoperable and is
Right.
not dependent on one
Right.
central location.
Right.
Yep.
And I don't think it's going to solve Afghans' problems. But
Certainly not. No, it's way deeper than that.
because
obviously.
it's not in place to do that. But
Right.
it is a a solution to that problem is if you were
Yeah.
to do cryptocurrency,
in
it
regards to
doesn't
having
matter.
resources to move, say we want to pay for a flight or something to get the fuck out of here,
Yeah.
it gives you that.
You
it
still
could
you haven't
definitely
lost
give you that
anything.
opportunity.
And you could see how in 5 to 10 years it's more of a thing.
For sure.
It's going to take people to kind of catch on to it.
Absolutely.
Hey, and with this case, I think it's a pretty big deal. They found files that the SEC deleted in the metadata.
Oh, did they really?
Yes.
The SEC.
So you asked which currencies were more valuable than others, and so Bitcoin was first,
Right.
and it was everybody knows
First
it.
to market.
It has
And a limited
the
amount.
name cachet.
A limited amount.
They all have limited amounts,
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
but they can be forked, which could create other currencies off the same blockchain,
Okay.
which is a whole nother
Yeah, I was going to say
conversation.
there's some
But-
cans of worms in here.
Yep, yes it is. But you talked about which ones are better. Bitcoin, Ethereum, they're called proof of work blockchains because you have to actually mine for them. There's computers that
Right.
actually solve these algorithms,
That's it.
equations, and they get rewarded with Bitcoin.
Bitcoin.
And
or
mining takes
Ethereum.
energy.
Yes.
A lot
A
of
lot of
energy.
fucking power. The problem with those networks is they get congested. Miners got to get paid for the transactions that happen on the platform. If 1,000 transactions happen, that's fairly easy. It can go through the network pretty quick, and it wouldn't cost too much. If 1,000,000 transactions happen,
Let's put in some
that network is not necessarily big enough
It's like a
dense
highway
enough
that
Yeah.
to handle
traffic.
It's all
all of that
bottlenecking.
traffic.
Yeah.
So you know who's going to go through first? The one who pays the most. Not everybody's transaction can fit through there.
It's like skip line at the
But-
club.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you're gonna pay $100, I'll send yours through.
Right, you go right to
Hey, I got 150. Oh, you can
go right to the
absolutely come
front.
through. That at the end of the day, those fees that it would cost to transact in the millions will be insane. Therefore, that blockchain, that network is not viable for mass adoption.
Yeah.
So
Right, you
Bitcoin we set on the side when it comes to, hey, you know what? The future of finance is going to be a blockchain. Which one? I know which one is not going to be.
It's a split off one
Yeah.
of those.
Bitcoin.
Because
Split
of too
off
much
one of the big
energy
ones.
and too much cost
And it costs too much to transact on
per
it.
transaction. Yeah.
It's like
There's-
trying to go to cable as opposed to network. Like I can't get my show on network, but I could probably get it on cable.
Or even
Cable's
more than that,
a broader-
OTT
Yeah,
versus
I think
cable.
so. I think
Right?
it's
Been able to
easy.
get my Showtime for $7 a month, right? Versus a cable network that's going to charge me a whole lot to get all this stuff. Now I can control which avenues I want. Does that make sense?
I don't know what OTT is.
OTT is oh my gosh, I can't believe I just forgot this right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, OTT.
I don't know what it is either.
It's basically the over the top. Yeah, so it's giving you the control of what you want to do. So OTT is when you go to Hilton, you got the Hilton app. Now I can get my OTT and I can open my blinds from my app on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so it's giving you everything you need, giving you control over the phone,
Okay.
access over the phone, control. I don't want all these cable channels. I just want this. I just want this. I just want this. It's giving the individual the
So
power.
it's a la carte, just
A la
like a
carte,
decentralized
exactly.
platform
Exactly.
for life entertainment.
Renee, was that a good explanation? Okay, just making
Yeah.
sure.
Well,
I still don't follow,
I
but that's
don't go-
okay.
yeah.
I get lost on hey,
Yeah.
how you doing?
Yeah, I'm saying,
No
I'm just
doubt.
saying you have control of your transactions
Right.
in XRP
Yeah.
more so in.
no, not
But
so much
it's-
control. It's just you can actually transact more for cheaper and faster.
Yes,
That's it.
that's what I mean.
That's the future. The future is
Does that make?
The
you can
speed
send
way
more
to
money.
it.
It's the speed.
I'm gonna go back.
And
and
so
watch
we're
this.
going from analog mail
Yes.
service
Yeah,
to email.
digital.
It's high
That's
speed
all.
internet.
Yeah.
It's high speed internet.
Yes.
Yeah.
My broadband.
And so now you're
Yes.
not depending on USPS as much as you are now. I can send an email to Australia in no time.
Right, because
Or
I
China,
can't make it to the
or
post
rural-
office today.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That part.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so that's the value of blockchain. At the
And
end of
there's
the
all,
day.
you know, right now, while not as many people understand it and have it, you can get it cheaper, right?
What's that? No.
Like the
It's not in high commodity yet.
XRP or Bitcoin's already blown the hell up. So it's like what?
So the value of the
Value of Bitcoin,
currencies
yeah.
are where they are. Bitcoin primarily because it was first.
Mm-hmm.
Because the marketing of
First
it.
to
Everybody knows, and they've already dubbed
Bitcoin.
it. You know what? This is a store of value. Institutional capital, real money, big money sees it as an alternative to gold. Therefore, hey, I'll set my money in there.
Yeah.
But
It's
now
gonna-
that these
it's gonna-
currencies have
it's gonna
matured,
go.
people are understanding the
The
use
real value.
case,
Yeah.
right?
So the use case
Is where
is
the value
what has
is.
not been discussed. Like that has not been come to fruition.
Yeah.
The value of the currencies based on how they're used and who's using them has not been is not mature yet.
And that's why the energy.
And so that's
and-
why a lot of people are.
Yeah. That's why
well,
these things matter.
Yeah, and today a lot of people say, you know what, I'm going to buy some of this because I feel like in
It's
the
gonna-
future they're going to use this,
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to
and
go
the
up.
value of it is going to be higher because they're actually fucking using this shit.
Now, how
Yeah.
many, let me ask this, how many different ones are there now? Is
There's
like
about
at least
7,000 cryptocurrencies.
7,000?
Not
So it's
not all of them will be around.
right, obviously. So it's like
A bunch of
really
them do the
probably
same
only the
fucking thing.
top, the top 100 are going
There
to
you
stay
go.
around.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So you don't want to invest in the wrong one.
That's right. That's right. And so that's why you do your fucking research.
Yeah.
But you don't do that research.
No, I'm.
I do. So I can tell you
Yeah.
where the fuck to put your money in.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm like, hey, Mark, where the hell I put my
I'm
money?
thinking Ethereum. Is it Ethereum this week
Ethereum is solid.
or lithium?
Yeah.
Lithium is still solid.
Yeah.
Investing in lithium is not a bad idea.
I don't know if lithium is a currency, though. Is it?
I talked to
No,
a lot of people.
it's not. But lithium ion batteries
That's
is a
right.
fucking thing.
That's
and
right.
we
Yeah.
will need them.
Yeah, it is.
They're valuable.
It is.
They're valuable
Absolutely.
because they get used.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, parts of Texas, they have huge lithium fields
Pattern.
that no one ever did anything with, and now it's like a surging
I'll
population.
bet.
Absolutely.
Listen, that is
Yeah.
in demand.
That's huge.
We got lithium here,
And they
y'all.
say as these, they don't know. Problem is, they don't know once everything moves over to all full electric.
Yeah,
They don't know how they're going to dispose of.
Batteries.
Excuse me.
all of it.
Hey, I burped on the on. That's better than Gallo. I mentioned Gallo. ripped ass.
Like
just
full?
on his press conference, bro,
Yeah.
last night. I'm talking.
Wow.
It made the weirdest faces.
I can't believe it
Excuse
didn't
me.
get more of a thing.
Yeah. But Major League's good about that stuff.
Yeah,
I keep saying
so.
that.
They
But,
are.
yeah, man. I hope y'all had a good time this week, man. Did you have a good time? I appreciate
Man,
you
I had a
coming
great
back,
time
man.
being here, man. I
Yeah,
always
bro.
love being with you guys, talking
Absolutely.
tech, talking
Absolutely.
sport. I mean, I love talking sports.
Yeah.
I looked into my research, and I was like, you played with Air McNair.
Yeah, bro.
How was it catching
Rip.
passes from him?
Amazing.
Man?
I wish I could have played with him my entire career.
Yeah.
That would have been awesome.
Through some
Bullets,
bull-
right?
bullseyes.
What he did was
Darts.
throw it in my direction. Like that part alone. was
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, you're looking for me.
He saw what you did in college, dog, and he was waiting to get you, bro.
bro.
Because they were primarily running before you got there, right?
in Baltimore. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was.
Yeah.
Oh man, he was, and his personality, bro. Like he
He could ball.
could ball, like, but he had been in the league already 13 years, and so there was no no
He had no
pressure,
ego. He's
no
like,
ego. Like I'm just here, like
Yeah.
let's
see how far
All
we
right,
can
hey,
go.
let's try this.
Yeah.
All right, bet. Like we'll try it, and he'll
Man,
do that shit.
there's a
Coaches,
whole-
they could, tell him whatever they could tell. He'll listen, but
Yeah.
to a certain point, because
And
he's
he's
like,
like, look, I got to take over
look,
now.
exactly.
Yeah.
I'm out here. I'm the
I
guy.
know what the defense
This
is
is
giving
what
me.
we need to do. This. We need to do it like this. Actually,
I could see who's beating what
it
corner.
was
right
awesome
now.
to play with a quarterback like that.
that
That
experience.
had that command, as that leadership, that experience.
And is there a
Man.
guy you were like, man, this guy throws hard? Like maybe you play with him in the Pro Bowl,
Um,
but you didn't play with regular seasons.
You know who threw really fucking hard? Mark Bulger.
Really?
He would like rip that thing.
Yeah.
So he had no touch.
He didn't play that much, but
Yeah, Rams.
it did. But it was like he gonna give you some fire.
Yeah, he
like
had that
Bulger,
cannon.
yeah,
Gotta
he
get
had
it there
cannon.
in a
Like,
hurry.
and he still had that because he came to us. It was on the back end, So
When
I
he
don't know,
back
had
up
to be
for
rookie
the
when he
Ravens
came
too?
something. Bulger?
Yeah, I thought he was a rookie with the Rams.
No, he was. But he came to us in 2009.
Us is the Rams or the Ravens?
Ravens.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So
It
I was in
right.
Baltimore. He was there backup for like a hot second.
So y'all had like
And
reverse
so-
pass.
Right.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gotcha.
And so he was there for a hot second. So I got just in practice and just doing our regular whatever.
Yeah.
I was like, man, this
guy's got some
motherfucker
zip on
still
him.
got a can. Like he still got like zip. Yeah.
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 That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, Bulger, bro. It was
Right
good.
on. Hey, man, enough
I
Ravens
agree.
talk. You know
Yeah.
what it is. It's
Great.
Cowboy country over here, baby.
Great. I could talk NFL
Hey.
all day with y'all.
But it was a funny, like Dak got that strap. Dak got a strap, and he gonna throw for 4,000 yards this year again.
Yeah.
Like I believe it.
And we'll be 8-8.
This guy doesn't even like.
You don't even like Dak Prescott because he's.
I don't
he's
want to
probably
say.
still hurt
hey,
over
hold on,
Tony.
hold on.
He's
Can I
still
get
hurt
some
over
camera-
Tony,
He is
man.
hurt over Tony.
Check this. Now, check this out. Now.
Look, they all wanted Tony to be
Dak
the boy.
Prescott. I like you, bro. My expectations are just through the roof, bro.
Why? Tony didn't go all the way.
Troy Aikman.
Okay, man, you taking it back that far? Then you
That's
need
when,
Emmett
that's when
also.
I came up loving the Cowboys.
Don't put it on Dak. Then he needs Emmett and Irvin.
And also, Tony Romo was not bad. He didn't have the talent that Dak. If Troy had the talent Dak does, we would have won a Super
But wait,
Bowl.
I'm wondering how many MVPs Aikman got for those Super Bowls, or was those Emmett?
Emmett.
Emmett was
That's
a
what
bad
I'm
man.
saying.
But what you're saying is that front five.
Emmett was a bad
Clearing
man, but our
way.
defense
The
was
best
amazing.
man, the
Defense
best of
was
the
amazing.
baddest man.
Our defense
Barry
was
Sanders
amazing.
maybe, but Emmett, yes,
Emmett
Aikman was the quarterback.
Emmett was
but
solid,
you have
but-
the best running back ever.
Aikman was great.
No. Chill. Hey,
Oh, you think he's
Aikman
so much
was
better than Emmett?
great.
Barry is better.
Yeah.
He did right, but like
Aikman
but
was-
the
Aikman was
Beatles
great.
compared to the Rolling Stones, they had
I
the
love
longevity.
Emmett. I
He
can't
didn't
talk
put in-
down on none of my boys, man. I love Emmett.
I mean, I liked
but I
Sweetness
can't.
too.
I can't
I
let
did
you.
too.
I can't let you. I know you're a Giants fan, and you
I
don't
know
appreciate
we
the
didn't.
greatness
All we
of
have
Troy
is Tiki.
Aikman.
All we have
Right.
is
Troy
Tiki.
Aikman. We want a pass heavy offense, but the passes we threw were completed majority of the time.
Look, the
We
one I
had
hate
Jay
the most
Novacek.
is Dion. Dion burnt up.
We had Jay Novacek. We had Michael Irvin. We had Alvin Harper.
Dion
You know
is
what
the
I'm
one.
saying?
Dion's
So
the
we-
one that just
so-
tore me up, man.
Hey,
But-
Kevin Johnson.
You know what I'm saying? Hey,
Your third down.
you know Kmart. You know what
Emmitt
I'm saying?
Smith,
Hey,
he-
we were legitimate,
Emmett
bro.
Smith played against the Giants with like a dislocated
Shoulder.
shoulder and
I
still
remember
did
that.
like 200
That's how weak the
yards.
Giants were, dog. Like the Giants was weak. We wasn't
Yeah,
worried
I
about.
remember that.
Once
Okay,
Lawrence
maybe they
Taylor
were-
left,
that's the Bill
once Lawrence
Parcells
Taylor was out of
Giants,
there, we
though.
didn't care about the Giants. No
That's the
more,
Bill
dog.
Parcells Giants, though.
Wilbur
Maybe as
Marshall.
weak as they were, they weren't that weak on defense.
No, they
yeah,
wasn't.
LT was in there.
Hey,
But
And Emmett was still.
yeah, what it was the offensive line for Cowboys.
Yes.
It was fucking
Yes.
monsters.
I
monsters,
get it.
bro.
I
Didn't
get it.
care.
Monsters.
And there was no salary cap back then.
Right.
So
they
Jerry
had
was buying
the
everything.
best, like
I was-
monsters.
I was in
Charles
high
Haley,
school.
Russell Maryland, like we was cold on defense.
And then on offense,
our linebackers
yeah,
were
all them boys.
nasty. You know, like
Monsters.
come
Who was
on
the
now.
shark? Kenny Can?
We'll never.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, the shark, bro. We're gonna have the shark on one week. That's one of the homies.
You gotta get
bro.
Kenny Can on here,
Yeah,
man.
that's one of the homies, bro. That's one of the homies.
Well,
But yeah, bro. Thank y'all for coming to join us again
Yeah.
this week on Noonish, man. We had a great
Yeah.
time. Hope you enjoyed. My boy MC Wack right here.
Hey, thank
In
y'all
town
for
from
having
LA.
me.
Born up.
And we'll see y'all next week. We got the Derrick James, man. See if we can get some good news, some good info about this whole Spence situation and whatnot. But hey, we'll see y'all next week sometime around noon. Peace.